Good music, good times.
One good thing about music, when it ends,
good music, good times. Delivering the best.
GMGT big, where the culture lives. Big, vibes big. GMGT, oh, it is what it is. Smartin'.
The Wake Up Call, now live on the best entertainment, has to offer good music, good times, where the culture lives. Going live soon on Facebook, YouTube, and Mixcloud. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
Big Red Production.
Whoa, yeah. It's tiny, yeah.
Mad.
Big
What?
Red Production. You see me behave I get from me mother. On my way strong and I walk it proper. The wassiness I get from me mother. Catch a fire. I want touch ya. I want to back it up. Give me the oil. Time for the domino. I'm getting on bad. Leave me out on the road. Turn up the vibes. I'll be not stopping now. I am not a saint. I come to start the drama. Why you stand up over there watching me from the corner? You can't bring your wrench. I don't want no screwdriver. Come over, fix me. I beat it up with a hammer. I want to back it up. Give me the oil. Time for the domino. I'm getting on bad. Leave me out on the road. Turn up the vibes. I'll be not stopping now. You see me behave I get from me mother. On my way strong and I walk it proper. The wassiness I get from me mother. Waist tight spinning until it catch a fire. I want touch ya. I want to back it up. Give me the oil. Time for the domino. I'm getting on bad. Leave me out on the road. Turn up the vibes. I'm really not stopping now. I don't care where you're from. I'm winding up all on the ground. I don't care where you're from. I'm walking up in opposition. I want touch ya. I want to back it up. Give me the oil. Time for the domino. I'm getting on bad. Leave me out on the road. Turn up the vibes. I'm really not stopping now. You see me behave I get from me mother. On my way strong and I walk it proper. The wassiness I get from me mother. Waist tight spinning until it catch a fire. I want touch ya. I want to back it up. Give me the oil. Time for the domino. I'm getting on bad. Leave me out on the road. Turn up the vibes. I'm really not stopping now.
Yo, here for us, bro. Don't know how we go do when the 2 days reach and we can line, yeah. What we go do when the 2 days reach and we have to stay inside? Say what we go do when the 2 days reach and we have to stay inside. Catch me dabbing in the morning, dress up in the evening, waving a glow stick in the night time. 'Cause I really miss a good time. Just imagine that 2 days was never enough. Now how long we waiting, anticipation been building up. I know you telling me a whole carnival junkie. Everything one tarnish, I know start to feel jamish. No I'm shaking, no still jamming, no Juve morning, my heart aching. But I don't mean to say I don't jamming where I dey. Can't go on the road, go jam wrong I 'cause I love carnival. What we go do to stay inside.
Yo, Slaughter.
Watch a wicked job I go play when we drink that rum, yeah. Ha ha.
Expert.
Bun bread like a toaster, Benjamin Franklin paper.
Cross out in the event, don't know me name. We playing mass and dice all in the game. Idi girl them play hard work, you know the aim. And when we done, we go do it again. Cross out in the event, don't know me name. We playing mass and dice all in the game. Must smash the place up, you know the aim. And when we done, we go do it again. The vibe make me shout out, yeah. Pretty girl up in here. If you love the woman, then put up your hand then. Up in the air. Girl, your bumper full up of vibes, you know. How are you come wide up on the banana? Sipping the liquor while I walk in, girl. Billion of vibes from the alcohol. Frost out in the bed, don't know me name. We playing mass and dice all in the game. Idi girl, them the hard work, you know the aim. And when we done, we go do it again. Frost out in the bed, don't know me name. We playing mass and dice all in the game. Must smash the place up, you know the aim. And when we done, we go do it again.
Pass the bottle like really button. You see the liquor that I sipping on. Strong, strong, strong. And when he go up in me head, he go be problems. Fucking night, they got them like how I rolling. Dumpling, later on they go be spreading. Pumpkin, just like how the liquor getting beaten. The front that you carrying, it getting the same thing.
Frost out in the bed, don't know me name. We playing mass and dice all in the game. Idi girl them the hard work, you know the aim. And when we done, we go do it again. Frost out in the bed, don't know me name. We playing mass and dice all in the game. Must smash the place up, you know the aim. And when we done, we go do it again. Enough room, enough girl. Party shot, pow pow.
We love girl, we love liquor. And that rum, the walk sweet.
Frost out in the bed, don't know me name. We playing mass and dice all in the game. Idi girl them the hard work, you know the aim. And when we done, we go do it again. Frost out in the bed, don't know me name. We playing mass and dice all in the game. Must smash the place up, you know the aim. And when we done, we go do it again.
Don't know me name.
Yeah, good fellas.
All in the game.
Y'all are good fellas.
You know the aim. Do it again.
Hey, good fella. Yeah, good fella. Strange. Strange behavior. Crazy people. Powder and flour in the air. Mess it up. Put it up. Oh yeah. What's that? Crazy people jumping up in the van. All kind of different things they have in their hand. They jumping up and down, they don't give a damn. Carrying on like them is some hooligan. We gon' mash up everything like we have insurance. And tear down everything like we have insurance. We gon' shell out everything like we have insurance. When crazy people reach up, they have insurance. Cause we have endurance. We gon' mash it up and buy back. Tear down and build back. Mash it up and buy back. Tear down and build back. We gon' mash it up and buy back. Tear down and build back. Mash it up and buy back. Break it down red, red and red and brown. Yes, make a mess in the place. That's up, we don't have no behavior. Yes, that do not see the place. That's the young it up with the powder. Yes, make a mess in the place. That's up, we don't have no behavior. Yes, that do not see the place. That's the anywhere we go, the place. That's the Gazillion. Baddest thing.
Yep. Good morning to everybody. Boy, it's another episode of the virtual wake up call. I got my team in the background. They're ready to go. I see everybody have their positions picked and their background sorted out. And I want to say good morning to the whole team that's locked in from early. I say shout out to Cams. Good morning. Oh, Cams, you're doing a short turnaround. You were here late last night and you're on this morning already. Good morning to you. Good morning to Tracy Ann, Molly, Steffi, Nika, Nadine. Yeah, just good morning to everybody. And if you're the incognito, shout out to yourselves too. Shout out to my people on Facebook. Derice, big up to the Virgin Islands crew up there in the Bronx. I think we could get into it right away. Let's see what we got here. Let me run something in the background for everybody. Yeah, this here song's good. And let me do this right now. Let me do this one here.
The Wake Up Call, now live on the best entertainment has to offer. Good music, good times, where the culture lives. Burning up your bandwidth. We are the best in entertainment online, period. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
So here what I'm going to do to the people on Facebook, I'm going to do a restart because we are about to get into this conversation. We have a lot to talk about this morning, obviously. And then I'm going to bring in the team via the video and we're going to take it from there. All right. Wake up call. Coming right back at you.
GMGT, good music, good times, where the culture lives. Keep it locked, smart and set up, easy.
Okay. Let me bring in my panel. It's about time. Good morning, team.
Good morning.
Good morning.
A good crying morning.
You crying?
A good sad morning. A good angry morning. Trying to be positive morning. Good every time just confused morning. Good old gosh, oh Lord. Only see I get some gray. Only see the grays and things extra grays come out. Yeah. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning.
Lord. Other chat room looking. Good morning, Shadi.
Let's see.
Yeah. How they looking?
Let's try to figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not good. This is different. Let's see how Mixcloud looking. Good morning to everybody that's locked in on Facebook. Welcome to the Wake Up Call. Yours truly, Kareem is here. We have ALMABOY, Consuela, and Storm in the building. And let me go to that screen setup so everybody know who's here this morning. We have an interesting show this morning. We have an interesting show. And shout out to everybody on Mixcloud too.
I'm confuzzled.
You confuzzled?
I'm confuzzled.
I didn't even sleep last night. I've been calling
I did. I sure did.
I slept. I knew for a fact that nothing conclusive would have been figured out last night, or maybe even for a few days.
Right.
So how are y'all feeling in terms of what's out there so far?
People lie.
It's too close.
People lie.
Hey.
I don't necessarily think it's people lie. There are a lot of votes in some of the places that people thought would be close that is outstanding. Right. A lot of those ballots are mail-in ballots. The mail-in ballots would heavily favor the Democrats.
Right.
And as you can see in the states that allowed them to count the mail-in ballots earlier, the Democrats were looking favorable. And then once the day of numbers started coming in, then it became a little bit tighter. So
Listen.
the place, what I'm hopeful about is that the places that they weren't allowed to count the mail-in ballots earlier, those are going to be the difference maker in the end. And
Yes.
that's my hope. It doesn't really look like it's trending that way based on some of the numbers, but you know, I've just made myself comfortable in the fact that even if this guy wins, we'll have to figure out a way to, life will go on, and you know, that's not what I want, but
yes,
you know, that's what it may come down to.
Yes.
So to all the people that's anxious and feeling like, you know, everything is gonna be gone, I would say that's why voting counts. That's why voting matters. That's why, you know, because even the Senate is looking a little tight right now. It might be a little bit closer than expected. And if it runs that way, remember the winning party has the vice president who can be the tiebreaker. Right? And the Senate is the reason why we have so many of those conservative judges in there right now, you know?
Yeah.
So,
that was one of the places I was hoping that even if, well, down the line, let's say we don't know how the thing go, but I'm hoping that part, even if he remains
in
president,
power, that the Senate will flip.
That the Senate, that I pray for that harder than actually him
losing.
You know, yeah.
I don't know. It's tough.
Well, close. You know, I mean, I don't want him win still, but right now, I still have a little hope.
Yeah.
It's there. I'm a hopeful person. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, you know, but it's tough. I'm anxious. I'm like, no, we can see people. Well, I wanted to see people as lie and all this stuff in the polls, but at the same time, they didn't get it right the last time.
True.
And so to say that maybe the pollsters ain't maybe it's the pollsters who ain't getting it right.
I don't think so.
But who? but who they polling?
No, but if you
He's a hopeful guy.
No, the pollsters is not getting it right. But you have to understand that based on the electoral college, they always knew it was going to be a toss-up.
Yes,
right.
Yes,
the polls will always heavily favor Democrats because there are more registered Democrats by default.
Right.
So I've been watching the popular vote. Like I've been watching the popular, and he's still up there. Like still up there. It's not like okay, one in the electoral vote he is up there, and then in the popular vote he's low. That's not how it is.
No. It's still too early for that.
Right.
It's still too early. Yeah, there are millions and millions of outstanding votes, Storm. Millions.
Oh, but I'm so anxious. Like I was hoping to get this one. I'm more like it's so far apart.
Yeah.
Like so far in the lead. Like I was hoping like it would be an easy.
wishful thinking.
I don't want the anxiety. You know the difference from my vote. I don't want the anxiety.
Wishful thinking, Stormy. Wishful thinking. This thing is not going to be officially ratified, I think, probably earliest next week. Yeah, so we're not going to know anything for a while.
So you think Biden and this side, you think all the fall that Trump was crying before, you think they will take that approach just in case? You think they will dive into it in a form to you feel they believe that result is accurate and all this stuff too?
I think they are more likely to not fight official results.
If Trump if it flips, what do you think on his side?
He's gonna fight. He's gonna say things. He's gonna I don't think Biden and them will go deep into like I think if the if the results is really close, like, but if like based on margin of error and votes outstanding, they call it in one way that there is no way to come back, then I think he'll relax. But if the numbers that's outstanding could possibly give him a shot, I think they will they will look into it, obviously. I think it's due diligence. Whether or not they believe they're going to win or whatever, I think they as a matter of due diligence they should. So let me know how everybody in the chat room is feeling. What's happening? Especially let's see, Facebook. Let me hear how y'all feeling this morning. I really want to know how everybody's feeling and what's the on the line. And if anybody cared to share how they voted, that'd be nice too.
Yeah. Share the feeling, man. Let it be a therapeutic session as well. I know for some, like people be hitting up, and as much as it's not like, I don't know if it's shock, we ain't surprised that it people vote for him, but you still kind of still go for this guy.
Somebody said the same people protesting with Black Lives Matter voted for Trump.
It will have a lot of people wondering the same way, you know, but because
so what y'all expected, like a landslide victory? Because
I
that's
really
what it
didn't.
seems like.
I'm not surprised. I'm just like, okay, it's another election day.
Yeah. I didn't expect it, but that's what I wanted. Let me be honest.
I was hoping, like I was sitting here thinking.
I was. So, go ahead, son.
No, the same thing like you. Like I don't know what I expected, but I know I was hoping. I was hoping that everything that people were saying and the way how it was portrayed, just like the election before. Like I was hoping to wake up this morning and go, woo!
Waiting
There's
to
no
exhale.
doubt.
How Storm got her groove back.
I've been studying group. Everybody this morning was just like, oh, let's see this.
Yeah.
Everybody groove right now.
I think everybody, from the general consensus, I think everybody gave up hope. They think Trump is going to win just based on the closeness that they're seeing out there.
Yeah.
So where anybody could look up the numbers for me right now real quick?
I sure can.
All right. Tell me, I think Biden is at 238.
Biden is at 238 and Trump is at 213.
213, right?
The Senate is 47 Democrats, 47 Republicans.
Right.
The House is 188 Democrats. The Republicans is 181.
Okay, let me ask a quick question here now. Let's say Trump wins Georgia. How much electoral votes is that?
Hold on now.
Yeah. I know Pennsylvania is 20. That has been stuck in my mind for like a while.
Right.
So let's say if Biden wins Pennsylvania, right? Big if.
Mm-hmm.
That'll give him 20. So now he's at 258, right? And he's 12 away.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin looks as possible, but it looks like the people in Flint who got the bad water still wants to go back to the people who perpetuated leaving them with bad water. It looks like Michigan is, from what I've seen this morning, was leaning Republican or was leading Republican. So what are those two? Let's just pray. Let's say Biden gets Pennsylvania. That's 258. So we have Wisconsin and Michigan there now as the toss.
So you need 12.
He needs 12. What are the how much electoral votes does these two states give?
Let me see.
I think if you go to the Associated Press, they have a breakdown there.
You feel if Trump takes Pennsylvania?
Nah, if Trump takes Pennsylvania, I think it's over because
it's a wrap.
Yeah,
but it's looking like it though.
Yeah.
Like the way they have the votes set up and what counties voted for what party, it's looking kind of.
Yeah, if Trump if he loses, Biden loses Pennsylvania, I think it's over. It's
yeah. Biden could have lost Pennsylvania and if he had gotten places like North Carolina and all these other scenarios, he would have been.
Yeah,
but seeing that all that was wiped out from him, he needs Pennsylvania right now. He have no other way.
Yeah. That's
okay.
it.
So Georgia has 16 electoral votes.
So let's say Trump wins that from 213. That's what 229.
You the math one. Good.
Yeah, it's 229. Yeah, we did. Next number.
Michigan is Give me a second.
All right, let's figure that out. Shout out to everybody. Oh, Facebook have some traffic this morning. For
16. Michigan has another 16.
Another 16, right? So
That's
that's
32.
No. So 16 plus 29.
45.
Right?
245.
Right?
Somebody went to school.
Yeah. You're trying to outshine my math.
North
math
Carolina
skill.
has 15.
15.
260.
And we know how much Pennsylvania has, right?
20.
Oh, so that
20,
so then he gone over with 280. Yeah.
If
And
he
then
gets
Wisconsin
Pennsylvania,
has
it's over.
10.
Yeah.
Right. So if Biden gets Pennsylvania, he's at what? 258. He's still and he gets that 10 from Wisconsin. That's still 268.
Look, it's a close tie between them and Michigan, though. Michigan is and Georgia.
All he needs, I think, is Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, he's not getting Pennsylvania.
You don't think he's getting Pennsylvania? So if he doesn't get
According to the statistics here, it says that Biden's at 43% and Trump is at 55%.
Yeah, but with how much are the votes in?
What's the goal?
Yeah,
72, 72
64%.
60. Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah.
There's still a
Wisconsin is a tie, and they're at 95%.
Right. So he needs Wisconsin. I think he absolutely needs Wisconsin, and he needs Michigan.
Yes.
If he loses Pennsylvania, it's game over. Oof. Because I don't see him winning Georgia or North Carolina.
Close tie, though.
Yeah, I don't see him winning Georgia or North Carolina. So take that out the thing. Pennsylvania. If he loses Pennsylvania, it's game over, and that's how I'm gonna call it. I actually have a bet on those numbers.
Oh wow.
If Trump wins, I lose $200, and that would be $300 lost in the last 4 years.
Oh, Nevada still hasn't
election.
Interesting.
Yeah. Wait, Nevada is still out, but it's leaning Democrat.
Nevada's
right?
a toss-up too. They're close.
But it's leaning blue.
It's leaning blue, yeah, but they're only 1% behind, and they're only at 67%.
Okay, all right. So yeah, it's still a lot.
Wow.
Still a lot. Yeah, still a lot. Let me talk about something here real quick that is just absolutely surprising to me. Absolutely. Latinos continuing to vote Republican.
That brother, that's where back. Ah, man.
So I saw Molly made the comment that they ran from Castro, and I guess that what is it?
Even them and the Venezuelans and so on, and because from what I heard, like they were pushing a lot of false ads down there based on this is what Biden and
they're gonna make bring it back feel socialism, like bring it back to Castro, and
and it seemed like that really worked with him. But isn't it amazing that he can do that, say that with them? Then he's trying to get all the relationship with China, Russia, North Korea. He's trying with all these, definitely know he's doing that, and he's trying to form and it's okay on that part, but
yeah, because people are irrational. You're trying to rationalize.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's just amazing to me that
let me tell you how crazy people are. Right? People will tell you that the earth is flat. They will tell you that they don't believe in science, that all these things, these scientists, like they'll do a climate change study and they'll tell you that's not true, and they'll do a paper on like COVID and they'll tell you that's not true, like people who studied these things for years upon years upon years, right? Adamant that they don't believe in it, right? None of this science stuff. But they will jump in their car and turn their GPS on and expect it to deliver them, right?
Yeah.
Science. Yeah, right? They'll trust a little thing with a voice inside it telling you turn left, turn right, right? People that studied geography and know about compasses and data flying from satellites and all that. But no, I don't believe these educated people, but they'll jump they'll pick up their phone and assume the person on the other side is a real person, right? So I don't understand. Yeah. So that's the kind of irrationality that we're dealing with in 2020. Yeah. And
when were we not dealing with that?
No. Now the people that used to be in the closet is full out.
Yeah.
They're on full display and they don't care. So
and
that's
that is just colors them. Like that's we talk about, you know, celebrities and we talk about people of influence and all of that. And we say, oh, you need to raise your own children. These people are responsible for, you know, influencing minds and stuff like that, but they are.
Yeah.
They are. He is a person of authority. He's the president of the United States of America.
Listen, I've been single for 4 years. I ain't have a president for 4 years.
Listen.
No, when you married, girl. Like we could.
But because I believe that the United States has been single. We was just going, you know, like when you get a divorce,
you got a rebound.
And no. And you know, mommy takes the kids, but this time daddy got left with the kids. And he don't know what to do. He never knew what to do. He's that daddy that didn't know what to do. So that's what I feel. Cause
so we up all night eating pizza and candy.
Yeah. Don't have no bedtime.
You know what's funny to me though? Like, and remember we talk about Biden did a whole bunch of let me give you stats, let me give you numbers, let me give you what we're gonna do. Right throughout his whole campaign. Trump just
always to the emotions.
Attack all his emotion. And you know what I realized too?
That's a good example and a good lesson to us of marketing and how powerful that crap is and how we are influenced.
Remember,
even thinking about it.
You remember what I said, Curtin?
Yeah.
Remember what I said about selling?
Yes.
Like,
what did you say about selling?
Yeah. So that was stormy days on the morning show.
Yeah.
Like when it comes down to it, people don't care. Don't, like, for example, you selling a car, and Apple is a good example of it, right? When you selling a car, especially like the ultra expensive cars, they never come and tell you, well, hey, the engine is a V12. It goes 0 to 60 in 7.8 miles, right?
That's how you even look sexy in it.
Exactly. Hey, look at this beautiful car. It will make you stand out. It's gonna be the best thing ever, right? Now that starts messing with your feels. If you have to, like, 0 to 60, where's that gonna get me from the end of my block to my neighbor's house? You know?
Right? Yeah, that's too much.
That's too much. And Apple does that really well. Apple never comes and tell you, hey, check out the chip. It goes the fastest. Their ads is always about the feels. Hey, come over and get this new iPhone.
Don't talk about the pictures.
Yeah, look at those beautiful pictures.
You want to have the photos for a lifetime.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Quality.
I gotta change my my dating app to be less professional and more feely.
Yeah, more feely. Oh,
more
feely. More feely. Yep.
So with that said, right?
Right.
You remember you were saying something about voting the other day, Storm? About your vote, you don't believe something with your vote. I can't remember what I said.
Yeah, I said that I don't believe that voting really matters. And what's going on right now, like, it's kind of like the earth is flat. It's proven to me that it's flat.
let me explain something with that now. When you say that, right? You said that, and I saw somebody post something in their stories last night, you know, similar to that. And I'm realizing that what somebody now will do, like what Trump and them, they rely on this kind of feel that people. I know you get a conspiracy theorist to articulate exactly this what I just say, really going on it with some number, made up stuff, but once they articulated very well. And then imagine you listening to that. I know that I believe that was what I believe in the first place. And then they look at him and Trump and them did that all the way.
All through the elections. Yeah, I get it.
I think all through his presidency.
Yeah.
Not even through the elections.
All
through. He's very consistent.
Very. Even his vice president is consistent. Because I was listening to some of the debates, and I'm like, this is a Trump impersonator. Like, have you listened? The exact same, the way how Trump cuts off, the way how Trump changes the subject, the way how he lies, everything that Trump he is a mini version, like not even a mini version.
But that's a whole Republican platform. They stuck together from Fox News to all the Democrats. We all over the place because
we're not consistent.
We're not consistent. Everybody has different setups.
No, we're not cohesive, so we're very easy to be penetrated. Well,
the Republicans wear a uniform.
Imagine anybody can come in and mess up your ideology, but you belong to this one group. So now how are we supposed to have a front?
I don't understand.
A one-man front. We can't. Everybody want to be every man.
Consider themselves individuals, and they consider themselves like working people, like individuals, whereas the Republicans is a team and they wear a uniform and they have the same hat.
Listen, there's a lot of people who is disgusted by Trump in the Republican Party. You're not gonna hear them say it publicly.
Like, that's what I'm saying. They wear a uniform. They are a team. No matter what happens, they're a team. Whereas Republicans are like, he ain't saying what I like to. Let me see what so and so say.
The Democrats,
right?
I mean, right, and so how do we? Let's say, okay, let's fast forward a little bit prematurely. He wins the White House. They win the Senate. They have the Supreme Court 6-3. Anybody, just help me out here. What's the next step for?
I'm going to apply for my Grenadian passport, and I'm taking me and my little family, and we're going home.
I'm not there yet.
I am not. I am so like this is going to be an interesting 4 years coming. Like it's going to be.
Racism it's just gonna be amplified and unified, and they're gonna try us. Like I feel it in my spirit that we're gonna be tried, and I don't want to be tried.
I know,
I just want to exist.
Like needed. I feel like I am a firm believer in let stuff be in the light. Like I am that person. Like I would rather know that the racism exists so we could more people could deal with it instead of saying it's not there. Like
no, it's there. I
am one of those people that'd rather it's in the light so we could deal with it. I feel like it's been in the closet for so long and we got comfortable. Like really comfortable.
No, I think we knew, but like you said, they were in the closet. They weren't so. But they did show a lot of subtle, and it depends on what community you're in. No, they were. They weren't coming out direct, and they weren't. I'm not talking about them people downtown. I'm just talking about in general. For me personally, because I know my area where I work, it wasn't so much like boom, but now it's just like you say something that they feel is this month. And they're ready, and they'll hit you where it's low, for no reason. To me, it seems like for no reason. There's no justification in why you must threaten a Black person by calling the cops because you know what the history is like. There's no reason. It's just
So let's pull it in. I want some feedback from the people that's listening. Like what we like Curtin said, let's say we get back Trump. This is what we got back, right? What are you guys gonna do, right, to ensure that the impact is blunted? Are we going to get more involved? Are we going to go learn about like candidates on the more local level? So
definitely.
So
I am definitely gonna get more involved, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like it happened to wake us up, like to say, "Hey,
yeah, man. I think we woke up after the 4 years. I don't know what God is trying to tell us, but
no.
Obviously,
I don't know what the man above is trying to tell us, but God, we get it. We get it, right?
We get it.
4 years, we understand. Yeah.
I
don't know. We kind of close in the
what they get. We get listen to me. We especially that population of 13%. Remember, we only 13% of the population of the United States.
Well, maybe he's not.
We want other people to feel how we feel and understand our pain, and that is more of a challenge than anything else. That we think that it's plain for us. We are working with certain things on our end.
Right.
They, like a lot of people, this thing doesn't affect their life in no form or shape whatsoever. Like Martin Luther say, injustice done to someone anyways, and injustice done to everyone.
Right.
Some people do not have that sense of connection to any of that.
Well,
how can we make them go ahead?
No, I'm agreeing with you. And I'm also saying, I feel like now because it's so open and it's so rampant, people who did not even people who didn't even consider that that's a real thing, they thought it was just complaining. Now they have no choice, especially with the video and stuff like that. Now they have no choice but to look at it and know that it exists. And maybe the lesson is not for us, it is for them. And we just caught up in the teaching of it. Like, I don't.
But doesn't this election result make you feel like they ain't even, like, how much movement, how much need?
That's what I think when you
really make with all that happened, all this consistently throughout his campaign and throughout his presidency, and yes, we get a bunch of people marching in the streets with us, and we get all this. Well, this is wrong or whatever, but still, we went back when it comes to the voting and look how we might even.
Well, my always say stuff always usually have to get a lot worse before it get better. And I think that's the
okay.
That's what I was
2020. Oh God.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel like we complain so much about 19 that 2020 was upset. I don't
No, I didn't think we complained about 2019. I didn't complain. I thought
my friends complained. They were like 2019 was hard. This was a hard year.
Every year everybody says that.
No. In my estimation, people were looking forward to 2020 so much. Like, even for like Spice Mass, people was like, damn, this is gonna be.
I was looking forward to 2020. 2020 was my year. Like, I usually do not hope, like that, the turn of the year, the January 1st, like that's never a big deal for me. This year, it was so big. I got out my notebook. I had plans. Like December was on 10. It was so good. And
that's the problem this time. Everybody was looking forward to 2020 like it was promised to them.
Like, what a chat room saying.
I have we have a great question from Facebook.
Okay.
Absolutely great question, and he says, right? Would it have been different if Biden have won, and what have he done to make you believe he would be? No, to me that's like an obvious question.
Yeah.
Have you seen Trump lately? Have you seen some of the things Trump has done? Right? Does Biden have a sketchy past and certain things in his resume that's racist? Yes. But you have to understand that people's position could evolve. And I'm gonna use this guy's Akel's comparison. If you have diabetes and you get shot, and the medical assistant comes up to help you, do you want him to address the diabetes first, or do you want him to address the gunshot? And in this situation, Trump is the gunshot.
Yeah.
So I want to deal with the gunshot first, because I know that's what's killing me right now. And then I can deal with the diabetic issues a little bit after. So Edmund, looking at Biden's political career, is like, you guys, this guy has 40 years of political history, right? He's coming from Jim Crow era. Some of the votes that he took, the whole Senate voted the same thing with him. So is every politician, so is every white guy that goes up for office racist? You know, so that thing that people are saying that, oh, they're not going to be different, that's a lie. Is it going to significantly change your lifestyle right away? I don't think so. But Trump and Biden is two different people, hands down. Whether Biden is doing what he's doing in the closet, he's a racist behind closed doors, guess what? He ain't gonna cause people to march in the streets with tiki torches and drive cars through people. And when people murder 16 people, say, well, I need to hear what the other side has to say. And there are good people out there.
Yeah, there's good sides.
So even that question to me is like just ridiculous.
Yeah.
If you don't think that somebody's going to go in there, anybody couldn't go in there and make a difference to what this guy is doing. Right? Anybody.
That's what I'm saying. You know the devil that you're working with or you have right now, you know it cannot get any worse.
Let me ask.
And I don't even want to go there on that.
Let me ask a different question, right? Let me ask a different question. You being shot at by somebody, right? You're running from somebody, they're shooting at you, and somebody just stops and they say, hey, if you go behind this corner, it's possible that somebody with a knife back there is going to stab you in the neck.
Still running.
Are you going to still run from the gunshots, or are you going to take your chances? It's possible.
Oh, it's possible.
It's possible. There's a high chance, or there is a 50% chance once you walk behind that corner, somebody is there with a knife waiting for you. Are you going to take your chances with the gunshots, or are you going to go and see, well, hey, let me try to fight the knife?
I might try to fight the knife because
exactly. So I know what my danger is right now because I see it. I'm going to take the blind chance.
I was prepared.
Yeah. I know somebody's shooting shots behind me for the last 5 blocks, and I'm running. They're shooting.
For the last 4 years, he's been shooting.
Right?
And now here comes this guy's a possibility.
Yeah. We're saying,
with this new guy.
Well, he did something in the 90s, which was 30 years ago, and he did something in the 80s when every other politician was doing the same thing. And so now it's possible that he has some of those things in the closet. So a knife may come out and stab me. I'm taking my chances with a knife.
Yep. We would take our chances with a knife, but I think what some people is going through is that some of that stuff isn't addressed and apologized for and acknowledged. And even though we're saying, oh, we're dealing with Trump and he's so bad right now, some people is like, that's what we giving this guy a pass, just like what we gave Trump a pass 4 years ago for certain things that he did in his past.
Right.
People are equating like, hey, at least if he apologized or he owned up to certain things, that we know he has changed.
Sorry don't mean shit.
I know sorry don't mean shit, but acknowledgement sometimes do.
Acknowledgement
does. I need straight action. I don't want you to tell me nothing. I don't want you.
Yeah, but
show me.
Starting with an acknowledgement is not a bad thing.
Well,
it's a really good step towards anything.
Of course. But he does not, to me personally, because of his record, and he's not apologetic for his past behaviors. For Trump. I don't want don't acknowledge nothing.
I'm not saying that he's not a better option. What I'm saying is that is why people are skeptical. Like, it's like, I have a past. If I don't own that, in past relationships, I was a particular way, I could go back into doing that again. It's acknowledging that, hey, I did this, I have grown, I'm a better person now. But if you don't even acknowledge it, it seems like what Trump camp is doing, just brushing stuff under the rug. That is where people is coming from.
So Cam say Trump is on CNN right now claiming election fraud.
Listen, you gotta, as much as you don't like him, you gotta like him. Like
no. I don't like him. I don't. Nothing.
Consistent.
You saying that? No. I'm not giving that. For me, I hear you say. No, I don't.
Like shit.
I ain't even giving. I don't even know. I don't even want that drama for any leader in any place, in any. I won't accept that from Kareem. I won't accept that from a sister, from a mother, from any leader.
Let me tell you something. What Trump is doing is what America has condemned in other countries in the past, right? And I think right now, all the sins of this country is coming to the forefront and being laid bare for the world to see. And let me just address this guy again. He's saying just a question, but every time I answer the question, he's following it up with another question and saying, I don't want questions. I want you to tell me what you believe. Yes, Biden addressed what he did in the 90s. He absolutely 100% addressed it. What is the question? I don't get it. You ask a question, I answer it. You ask another one, I answer it. You ask another, and every time I answer it, you come in with a follow-up question like.
But he's sharing his view. He
already has his mind made up, but he's just masquerading it as questions.
Right.
You understand? Oh, so is Biden really gonna be different? Yes, I think Biden is gonna be different.
Of course.
I think it's gonna be different.
And then he comes with a follow-up question. But what did he do? Well, this is what he did. Okay, but did he really address it? What are you asking?
Well, yeah.
Like next he's gonna ask me, did he address it on his birth paper? Did he name his second child forgiveness?
What is his name?
Well, no, we wanna no, but yeah, you gotta be real, bro. Whoever that is. Say what you want to say. Say what you really want to say.
And that's one of my good homeboys too, you know. That's one of my really, really, really good homeboys.
But say what you have to say.
Yeah.
Because like
he's on Facebook, by the way, right? So Facebook, we actually have some real we have some real actual action on Facebook this morning.
Right.
Yeah, so this is you see, I'm not for anyone. It was just a question. Stop questioning me, bro.
Okay.
Stop questioning. If you didn't vote, you don't get to question me this morning. No, I don't know if he voted or not. He's saying he's not. He just said he's not for anyone. So that tells me a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that tells me a lot. If you didn't vote, don't question. That goes for everybody in the chat room.
Yeah,
I don't care where you are. If you didn't vote, don't come and ask me questions this morning.
That part. That same thing.
Why are you being so mean?
No, because you cannot have opinion on anything political if you're not doing your part. That's
exactly. Yeah.
That's like going to work and you vex your boss treating you. Speak up. If you ain't gonna say nothing, I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah.
A first-time voter, long-time critic.
Good morning, baby love. Storm said she's a first-time voter, long-time critic.
Yeah.
All right. I think Storm voted for Trump.
That's why she liked the bacchanal. So that's why she liked the bacchanal.
I did not vote for Trump, but I would be lying to say the first time I hear this man say, "Is Puerto Rico or Puerto Rico? What's the difference?" Like I was lying.
No, I'm telling you, he understood his reality show. He understood what he was doing from since the start, with all his stupidness, his mistakes, never apologizing for anything, never. He know everything. It was just feelings for him.
Yeah.
Everything.
But everything is based off of feelings.
What a lot of people know, what I realized as we said that before. Once my money good, all these other stuff could I care about the racial thing. But look at my 401 and look at all this. I like
believer in that, but I could also say that, like it's a lesson for me, because having my own business now, I'm like, now I gotta learn marketing from Trump. Like, you could learn something from anybody. Like, I have to learn how to market from this guy.
All right,
because it's ridiculous.
Let me address something in the Mixcloud chat room real quick. So Sunshine asked me if I'm mad at my friend for asking questions. No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. But
you're just trolling.
No, well, not even trolling.
You're trolling, but come and be reasonable with the question. I mean,
right. It's like I answer the question and then you have a follow-up question. It's like, hey, why were you late this morning? Well, my car broke down. Okay. Why did your car break down? The engine went bad. Oh, why didn't you put oil in it? I did put oil in it. Okay, what type of oil did you put in it?
No, the oil is important.
You understand?
We understand.
Oil is important. Consuela don't watch me like that.
Listen, I'm a car girl. Listen, I grew up in a shop.
Yeah.
I know about cars. I know all of that good stuff.
I don't.
But so, I understand where you're coming from in the sense of, you know.
Yeah. The
like,
follow-up questions is like, okay, you don't need me to answer that to understand that I already believe, you know?
Right.
So in like you asking me follow-up questions in the hope you can trip me up. Don't try that. I debated for several years. I have facts and I know what I'm saying. All right?
That's on period.
Period. All right? Let me.
Period with a T.
So let me ask a question.
Yeah.
And what next 4 years? What type of candidate are we looking for? Let me move past. Let me move past. What?
Definitely not an old half-dead white man.
Hello. No dinos.
That was, you know, obviously we can't take it back, but that's what we had, and that's what we went to. But from learning anything for the next, because I know Ivanka coming up next, eh?
Oh.
I know his daughter. I know it's his daughter.
That's it. If it's a monarchy, because he wants to be king, right?
Yeah, that's what he want. That's what's going to happen next.
But Ivanka's always been like that. Even when you used to watch his show,
they wanted to be the first female president. And
I am rooting for Kamala.
It's gonna be hard. My friend asked if he's not welcome to my house no more. Yeah, bro. But you gotta come with your I voted sticker. You gotta come with that sticker that says I voted. If you don't,
or the wristband.
Yeah, if you don't have that, you can't pass the gates. All right.
I make sure your car don't break down.
Yeah.
A bunch of questions.
Yeah. So why you get here? I told you gotta be here by 3. You know? Did you sleep late? What type of sheets you slept on?
Anybody, any type of individual in mind? We want a politician. We want somebody who's not. Anything in mind for now? Anybody have any other in mind?
I don't have anything.
I don't have
in
a
mind.
particular person, but I just need you to be transparent.
I think that girl from the Bronx is good. Ocasio.
Yeah.
She's good. I really liked Andrew Wang.
Yang.
I mean, I liked a lot of what he was saying and where he was coming from.
I think one of the smartest is Buttigieg. If I ever paid attention to him, I mean, I know he might have a hard time getting through with on the conservative side being, but I think now is the time for anybody who just have.
I saw nervous.
Not just radical. Yeah.
Your eyebrow twitching.
What?
Oh man! Don't forget to everybody locked in on the video. If you want to make that switch over to the audio, you can go to GMGT.LIVE over there. Yeah, crystal clean audio. It's the wake up call. Let's just take a quick break. Come right back after this, right? We're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna jump right back into it.
Yes.
The Wake Up Call, now live on the best entertainment has to offer. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
Good music, good times.
One good thing about music, when it is
Good music, good times. Delivering the best.
So I had to play this song because that's like my wake up call. This tune here, it's just different. For the people that don't know this one, I don't have any of the apps to tag songs. This is Uhuru Mafiki Zolo. Yeah, Mafiki Zolo. All right, got that name right? Yeah. That Ethiopian I used to date back in 2003. That came in handy there. So, we're gonna jump right back in it, man. The wake up call. Kareem, ALMABOY, Storm, Consuela, we here virtual. And y'all know why we're virtual, right? I don't have to say it again. Welcome everybody. Obviously a lot of the liberals in the room is feeling a little bit, disappointed and yeah. I'm not disappointed. I think I just have like some tunnel vision around certain things I want to accomplish, and me kind of getting down in the doldrums about who's gonna win is gonna kind of hamper me from getting to those goals. Do I want Trump to win? Hell no. I absolutely don't want Trump to win. So let's bring back on the instrumental and let's go back in with the panel. Let's do this. All right, welcome back, team.
Let me ask a question.
Yes.
Do you think we will join forces to get us stronger now? Like, you feel like we will really... Do y'all feel... Because there is a need to do that.
Yeah.
But
I'm here.
For some, I think in some can be like, well, to hell with this. Look at all what I did. This is,
Yeah.
Look at what happened. It's easy for some to just tune out one time.
I have a white friend, heavily into politics. He's liberal. He's very progressive, like almost on the other end of the progressive spectrum. So right. And some of the posts that I see he put up last night, like he's somebody who'll go out, canvas, he'll tell people where to vote, he'll explain what the policies are, and he seemed disheartened with some of the early results last night. He was like cursing out the establishment on Facebook, like F them, that's what we get for putting a half-dead candidate up there. Yeah, he was mad, and that's somebody that really trusts in the political process, and he was like, this democracy is outdated, and so I absolutely think that a few people are going to be turned off, that despite all the hard work and all the efforts that they put in, it just seems like it didn't work out.
And one more thing, one more observation. No, I think COVID kind of backfired on us in a sense. Like, especially for the millions that was infected and nothing happened. And they were, I think a lot of people stopped caring about, okay, some people gonna die. My life shouldn't be just, people got frustrated to the point of hearing Biden and them saying that over and over and over. Because I noticed with the Trump campaign, they did a lot of grassroots campaigning, like going and knock on doors like normal, doing all the regular grassroots stuff. The Biden campaign, none of that. Because of COVID, they decided to just do online and, go with what's going on. Do you think those things even played a factor?
No.
Do y'all think that played a factor?
No.
I think that the knocking on the doors and getting down to people's level, people consider that when you knock on their door and you come to them personally,
you make it more personable.
Right, and that's what we've been saying. Trump's campaign was run emotionally. It played to emotional sympathy. So I think that does matter because we live in a fast age, and my mom would appreciate a knock on the door more than she would listen to a campaign on, YouTube or wherever. So be making it personal is really what I think pushes him over the level. Like, he know what the country's craving, what it's needing, what people are upset about. Like they know how to play on you. For example, me, like I got like this morning I was mad. I'm nervous. You understand what I'm saying? This is my first time voting. If he wins, I'm gonna be angry. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, because I feel like you guys finally get me out here and really, but that doesn't mean it's gonna stop. It's just good. I'm just gonna get angry to the point where now I'm gonna look up all political stuff and get really into that. Like going out for congressmen and stuff like that, looking up their policies, what they are saying is gonna get me more involved because I think we've been sleeping. Well, I've been sleeping. I can't talk for anybody else, but I've been sleeping on politics. Period. Because I'm so caught
because I'm thinking we're in New York and California and on the East Coast. We see things completely different from those in Ohio, Pennsylvania, those southern states. I think, but I don't know if Biden and then campaign that I wasn't there. I wasn't down, I don't know what their method was down there, but it seemed like because COVID was the thing and they were being responsible, that they didn't do certain things that, well, half of what Trump and them did. So I think it made a difference in a little way. I mean, there's a lot of things that basically we can skip.
You have to realize that a lot of these votes were already in. 90% of the Democratic votes probably was in before election day. So
yeah. But I'm saying, but way before that, I'm talking about that's how they were campaigning. That's how. Way before that, that's how they were campaigning out in the Midwest and stuff. That's how Trump.
Yeah, I think that make a difference. Not to say well of the virus, but how they campaign make a difference.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
kind of with Kareem on this one. I don't think so because I feel like the way social media and stuff is set up now, and you have a team specifically for that. Yes, you would like it to be personable, but
yeah.
I'm saying that the people that got, like, for example, I'm saying that there's a mass, like we saw some social media in our life. Not me. Like I'm coming from a person whose social media is not your life. You guys,
not your life.
Personally, that I am now getting really into social media.
Let me ask y'all a question. Why you think these guys didn't show up to New York?
There's no use. They know which way it's gonna go.
Right. So a lot of these states they didn't need to go there because they know.
Right. I'm talking about for those states that was in.
They were there.
In play.
Both parties was there.
But I've just like I'm just going through little news stuff and what thing that I've listened to, and they said campaign said due to the corona they were not doing that. They were making the calls and stuff, but they weren't knocking on doors like normal campaigns, obviously,
like they
because of
usually
do. They said that
in which counties?
In states that telling you in Ohio and in these rural areas and all.
Yeah, but those are things they knew for months that they were gonna lose.
Biden and them didn't know they were gonna lose these places. They wanted these places. Yeah, Ohio, the battleground state. That was
Ohio, Florida.
Florida, we knew was battleground.
Just that we know, but
Ohio was a battleground. Ohio, even though it leans Republic, it was a battleground.
When you go on, there's a map, and the map literally shows you for each state. I guess they break it down in counties, and who got the majority vote in literally each county, in each state.
Yeah.
So you can definitely tell, like, okay, these are the cities, that's why they're Democratic, and the rest are rural areas, farms, those kind of things, and they're all red. You can literally tell.
Right.
And that's playing to the point of I'm saying, like, a lot of those people are not as into social media as city people. Like, they're not.
That's what you think.
Listen to the news. They don't get their clips of CNN on the bottom of YouTube. Like, those are the people that need the boots on the ground.
But I think for why it's different for them, because how they make their source of money. And this is why I always say it's gonna lean to the Republicans, because they're always for tax breaks, they're always for certain income brackets, and that's why I always think it's going to lead towards the Republicans, whether we want it to or not.
All right. So at the end of the day,
it's night.
No. I wasn't gonna say that. But yeah, it is. I think that people just don't care anymore. They're like, people are gonna die. We accept people are gonna die. Get me back to work. I need to provide for me and my family.
Right.
I think for most of the Republican base, this is their underlying thing. People are gonna die.
Yeah.
No, how am I gonna get this job?
I see Democrats feeling that. People who I know start feeling that way.
I was about to ask that. How do you feel about that? Like individual, do you feel like, are you ready to, like, I'm ready for the virus to be over, period.
I am ready for the virus to be over. I want the virus to be over last week.
Yeah. I wanted the virus to be over last year when it started. How about that?
Listen. As a business owner right now, coronavirus is really hampering my ability to go out there and
do what you need to do.
Be visible. Like, we have events, like people asking us to do events, and I'm here trying to do the responsible thing and not do anything or try to do anything big. You understand? It's difficult for me. I'm watching this, and you know what? I'm just paying bills out every month, and it's like, okay, when is this thing gonna be over? When is this thing gonna be over? Yeah. It's tough. It's tough, but I'm still gonna do the responsible thing. You know? I can't wait for us to do our first boat ride. You know? I can't wait for us to do our first stage show or whatever the case is.
How long do you think you could hold out? For example,
don't even ask me, Storm. I don't even know.
Carnival, like,
I'm ready to cry.
I'm able to do anything this year. Like I said, I'm grateful that I got to redo stuff, but this is an established business that just nothing.
Grinded to a halt.
Nothing. So for me, like, I could understand certain people when they say they're ready to go back, they're ready to get back. Just like you, it's bills that's going out every month, but nothing really coming in.
Yeah.
It's been like that all year. They started in February. February is the first carnival all year. Yeah. So I sympathize with those people, and I could understand it. And I could understand when somebody comes in and say, you know what, people are going to die no matter what. We need to get back to work. I am trying to be responsible. Like, I just cut down the numbers for my party. I was thinking about canceling it on Monday. So, like, it's affecting people. Yep. Really, it's getting to the point where you almost can't withstand it anymore. If we're gonna die, let me die and just keep it moving.
I agree. I think a lot of people are to the point of being fed up.
Yeah.
I think people are to the point of being fed up. But look, England just went back on lockdown.
France.
Austria, I think. Cam's had
They just came off. There's somebody that I know of, and they said that the only thing is, they were on closed down for 7-8 months straight.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They didn't let ease up. They was straight. I think the ending of last month, they just got out of lockdown.
So it's I think Austria had Cam's had one of her friends check into our show last night, Hard to Hate Me, every Tuesday from 8 to 10, and they just had a terrorist attack over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the friend was saying that it happened on the day before they went into lockdown. She said they never really had a lockdown, but now they actually have an established curfew. You can't be out after 8 p.m. So between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m., you have to be indoors. And that's because the corona cases are spiking again.
Right.
Yesterday, 3 of those 6 places that's not even in yet, results are in, had the highest one-day totals for the coronavirus. I just saw that as a news headline this morning. So, what are we doing? Because COVID is real.
Even moving on next now, the vaccine, him most likely, however he, even though he can't do it directly, fire Fauci and whoever responsible, moving forward, I'm thinking like if he's in charge, if he wins, how would you think, is it I think he's going to get this place fully open without all this. And it's going to be every state going to be doing their own thing, and I like normal.
But I'm not afraid for New York. I know we gonna do the right thing.
But I'll just say you can't stop a man from Jersey coming across in the thing. You can't stop. I mean, even though the rules, I see they having the rules now that they're making people
quarantine
when they come to New York. Have to have a.
They're actually making them quarantine. Yeah.
So which is good. How much states doing that? When people driving in. How we on all these other things,
See, I can't see that happening. Like, you took away toll booths, which is fine, but now how are you gonna monitor what cars go in and out? Like, are you gonna use that toll booth method?
No idea. But I'm not afraid for New York though. We gonna get it.
That was a nice few months, bro. I ain't gonna lie. There was no traffic. I was getting to work very quickly. Life was sweet.
I bus was for 2 months, and then I got on, and one time I didn't have to pay. I was like, I'm going everywhere. I was geared up. Like, I looked like a mummy on the bus, but I was on the bus for free, going everywhere.
Let me ask you guys. The MTA can't take another lockdown. They can't. The ridership is too low. New York City itself is about to fire thousands and thousands of people. There's a lot of pain coming.
They started.
A lot of pain is coming.
I mean, I wanted one of Logan really guidance.
They took her out.
No, I know.
They transferred her, didn't tell her boss. The principal didn't say nothing. They literally just sent an email Monday. She had to report there by Tuesday. She was like, listen, I need a day to contact all of these parents. And it's crazy.
Imagine, and now more than ever, don't you think the kids need that? But money is not there. They have to make some drastic moves that will affect people in an adverse way.
Don't you wish all the people that voted for Trump, all the negative things came down on them?
Hell yeah.
Don't you just wish all the Trump voters, all that collateral damage?
All am.
I see Storm. I see Storm thing in her face. Storm, you voted Trump. You look Trumpy.
She look Trumpy.
Storm, you look Trumpy. Let me put your face up. Yeah, you see that vein coming down in the center of your forehead? Yeah.
No, because I am not Trumpy. I am not Trumpy.
You're sounding mixy like the president right now.
Don't put that up there. I would be hard pressed to say I didn't enjoy some of the drama, but it got real. It got real a year in for me.
Yeah.
And
it definitely is real.
It got real a year in for me, and I went out and vote. That's how real it got for me. Like, even thinking that voting doesn't matter, I went out and vote. That's how real it got for me. And I feel like I know it has to get a lot worse before it gets better. But at the same time, my thing is like, how far down could I get? Like, we could get.
Yeah.
Like, before it starts to get better.
So Neil says all of Europe is going back on lockdown. Amory says, I live in Georgia and I'm on the edge. I'm still holding on to the possibility of turning us blue. It's so close.
If it turns blue, when's the last time Georgia was blue?
I don't know.
Clinton.
Oh. I thought it was
only one.
I thought it was when Ray Charles sing Georgia. Georgia.
Clinton, I think, and he was the only one in how much years? But guys, do you imagine what I'm saying? We know what Trump was.
Right.
We know what for 4 years.
Right.
This guy gets this vindicated. People love me and want me back there again.
Yeah.
That in his narcissistic mind, right?
Oh yeah. If he wins, there is nothing holding him back this time.
I think
it's gonna be an all-out massacre. it's gonna be.
It's gonna be the purge.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be the purge. If he wins,
it's gonna be the purge.
It's definitely gonna be the purge. Anyway, let's you know what? Let's change up gears a little bit. I know we have the back in our corner, which usually comes on at 8, but in the meantime, Consuela, do some digging for me. I want to know like any updates, anything significant happening besides Trump, brain. Any numbers coming? Any numbers change?
I've been looking. I've been looking the whole time.
All right, so let's jump into the back in our corner.
Already? Okay.
Yeah, let's jump
I thought
into
we was gonna go to the question.
Which one?
Because
surgery.
Yeah, let's do that. I like it. Let's do it.
So, question, guys.
Okay, let me put you up on the screen for that. I want everybody to see your face. See? Did I get you there? Is it? No.
Nicholas Foreman.
No. Wine fun. Okay, there we go.
All right. Topic of this morning. Are you against cosmetic surgery and would you get it? And what would you get if you were going to get it?
Ask it again. I don't know why I skipped out. Let me hear how you asked it. Say it again.
Are you against cosmetic surgery? Would you get it? And what would you get done?
Okay.
We should ask people
so
in the chat.
let me put it out there. I'm just gonna put it out there. I wish I had a bigger penis. I would just throw it out there. All right.
Would you get it done though? That's what it is.
If it was possible, hell yeah, I would get it done.
Possible.
It is. I haven't looked up the surgery, and I don't think I'm okay with what I have, but I really wish I had like a 14-inch size schlong.
For who?
Lord. That's just me. Right? Oh, so.
For who? Like really?
I'm getting a 14-inch size penis. That's you guys asked the question. I'm telling y'all right now. And anytime I'm doing anything, I'm leading with that, right?
I hear that.
Right. So I'm walking into a restaurant and I'm leading with this, right? I'm coming in like. Right.
You said you leaning with it.
I'm leading with it. Right, so if I'm coming into the restaurant, I'm coming in like,
So you're just knocking over tables and all of that.
Yeah.
Sweatpants right through.
Sweatpants right through. Even in the summer, short sweatpants. Yep. Short shorts. Yeah.
Hanging out the bottom.
All right. So this is mine. Like, and I always like. I don't have. I would say I'm average, if I'm being honest. I'm not small or tiny or anything, but I really want a big ass penis, like really big. That's.
But why you have to hold out your hands like that?
That's how big I want it to be.
But my thing
That's
is
the power.
That's
how men. That's the power.
Like, it can't go anywhere. Do you know?
This is how big I want it to be.
A woman is like 4 inches.
I don't care. Stay there and take that. All right.
Okay. Stormy, are you open to cosmetic surgery?
Hold up. Let me run through the chat room and then we'll jump into Storm. Steffi 473 said I would get lipo and a tummy tuck. Who else? No. Molly said I would get cosmetic surgery for my boobs because bra are way too much expensive for big boob people. I'm not against it. Sunshine said she's not against it, but she wouldn't get it. Yeah. All right. So
Kelly said she'll get her teeth lipo. What's the difference between lipo and lipo 360?
Oh yeah.
Maybe a little bit of a hip.
No, lipo 360 is when you're doing all your back fat and everything. Like you go all the way around. It's not just for your stomach.
So Facebook, I have Anitra Vincent. She says I would get a tummy tuck. She I guess she's like, what the hell? And then she do the face palm. Steffi Neve says she's not against it, but she would never get it. Okay. let's keep it going. What is the lipo 360 now? Somebody new?
The lipo,
stomach, the back,
the all the way around your waist. So you
okay.
back fat,
Okay,
the right
okay.
above your butt. You know those dimples. You could get that sucked out, so you could get the dimples right above your butt.
Oh, okay. I know that. The
Wait,
back,
Alexa
the back
is waking me
dimples.
up. Alexa, stop.
So I'm not against a little back fat. Sometimes it's a good hold, you know.
The grip.
It's a good grip.
Yeah.
You know, it can be like where when you push your hands, your fingers disappear in there. But I like when you could get a little, you know, a little purchase, you know, a little something to hold on. So, you know, don't get rid of all.
What you call it? The thing that you put on the horseback?
Oh, you want that saddle?
There you go.
Listen, bro. Speak for all this. I love rolls. I don't know what.
I'm not against rolls.
I would never advise my woman to do any other kind of. For
Well,
me,
you somebody that be getting vexed when your wife be losing weight and shit.
Okay, pause.
Yes.
Pause. Curtain. What would you do?
How I feel about it.
What's the cosmetic surgery you would do?
Me?
I wouldn't do any cosmetic surgery. I
No?
don't. Nah, I don't have nothing that out.
Don't worry him. He's gonna get it
put
here.
back some here.
Yeah. He'll definitely
Nah,
put it back here.
Even do that.
Lies.
No,
lies,
I didn't even consider it.
Lies. You'll put it back.
Listen, the most cosmetic thing I've ever done, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could keep the grays away, and they'd be black, from a beard. That is the most I would.
Actually, I'm starting to get gray hairs, and I'm embracing it.
Right here.
Yeah, right, but I don't embrace it too well. I embrace it too well.
Yeah, I'm getting some grays, and what
So,
I am doing though, and I'm conscious of, I'm losing my hair, and I'm conscious of that. I'm very, very I look at it all the time. That's like one of the things that I'm like self-conscious about. Usually I don't care how I look or whatever, but that has been hard coming to grips with.
Man, listen, I had dreads.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
When I see that hair start to go, I say no, I don't want to be no halter back rasta man. And I could have one time. Stevie Wonder have an excuse he can't see. You understand?
Yeah.
He could maintain what he trying to maintain. But for me, I even love my bald head more than when I had the dreads.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So
for me, it's I don't mind plastic surgery, and I know a lot of people who got it. I don't mind cosmetic stuff. I will work on it. I believe if there's something about yourself that you really don't like and it's bothering you, and you have the ability to change it. Now, it is risky, but I also believe crossing the street is risky, getting in a car is risky, getting on a plane is risky. All of that stuff is risky. And
did you just equate crossing the street to get surgery?
Yes.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
No, that's how serious it is for some people.
No.
Like, I have embraced my curves over the years. Like, seriously. But I will get my body done. Like, I'm not afraid of it. And we know from yesterday, I could get rid of my whole stomach. It could go in my back and I wouldn't mind.
and as you say that was one. Listen, I had a surgery done one time, right? And the first when that this guy who come to know me or whatever, and they give me the
anesthesiologist.
Anesthesia, right? And then they say your chances of dying is such and such percent.
They almost kill you, telling you that.
Well, that in itself, you know. So I'm saying, okay, and I needed that surgery. So I'm saying it for things that I really don't need for me personally. I ain't taking the risk. Nobody telling me I could die for, because it's like, yes, we always see the glamorous side of it with everybody who has it. Nobody will never come out and say the negative side. Nobody will come out really.
No, there's a whole batch. Like there's a whole series on those.
Yeah, people you know personally, would you think they will come to you and say like, my butt gone this way, like this person I know.
Met people who've had bad surgeries.
Right.
And to your point, I have been under 3 times. The first time I was really sick, so I was out of it, and there was nothing, I just went in. The second time I was aware, they had to put the camera down. So I went under. When I saw those lights, those big lights hit my face, like I wasn't scared signing, I wasn't scared. But when you're on that table and all those lights are pointing at you and then there's 10 people in the room with you, like I remember just one tear just rolled.
Shit got real.
But surgery-wise, I think you have to, like I've had this conversation, especially with young girls. Like you have to set your limits before it gets to the point where you believe it's bad. Like I wouldn't put anything in my body. Like I've talked about breast implants and butt implants and stuff. Like I don't. That's my line. I won't put anything in. But I'm surely sucking fat out.
So and next thing again, right? Go ahead, Janet.
No, I was just thinking of what I would get done.
What would you get done?
I would definitely get a lift. I like to be suffocated by, I want to feel like a teenager again, and having a kid.
Yeah, so
doing things.
You don't want no more saggy titties. That's what you're trying to say.
No, I just want them smaller. I want to be able to wear,
smaller titties.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
No, because people don't believe that I'm the size I am because I'm so tiny.
Oh, okay.
But no, I want to go back to like teenager years. I don't want them stressed no more.
I don't want teenagers years. I was an A cup at 19. There's no way I'm going back.
No. I don't want to be an A cup. I want to be a healthy, a full B or a small C. I want to be able to wear
triple C
and stuff.
Just like Kareem said, if you could just lead with it going in.
Yeah.
Nah, I want to be able to wear, those dresses where your back is all out and you don't need no support. I want to wear those kind of things, and I cannot. I like myself to look a certain way.
Let me ask you all the next question, and it stems from. If you all watch Trouble in the Morning on Sundays, a really good show on GMGT.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to these guys, and the host he was talking about what's his ideal woman, and he wants to see his woman all the way natural when he is woman. Like, right? He don't want the makeup. So no, he don't want the makeup. He don't want the lashes. He want to see in your natural state. So I'm asking y'all ladies, no, do y'all feel a certain pressure with how?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I am not a makeup person.
Yes.
I'm just not this type of girly girl. I'm not. Can I dress you the hell out? Absolutely, but I'm just naturally not that type of person. So I always said that when I got married, that's the only time that y'all will see me in makeup. And sure enough, that was the only time I have worn makeup. That and my bachelorette thing. But other than that, I've never worn makeup. I do not care for it. It's too much work. And I feel like I'm a little teenager sometimes, like I'm going through puberty. So I just don't like when makeup and you can connect the dots on your face. That to me, it just defeats the purpose. Your face is screaming to you not to do this, and you're doing it anyway. That's you like. That's not me.
So here's let me read Carrie's statement. She said, when we look natural and thing, men still liking the half naked makeup wig gal on Instagram. So
I was about to say that. Like,
hold up. Let's stop there for a second.
She can't speak for me, no?
We're gonna definitely address that, right? But I want us to think about this one here too. I have some friends on Instagram that I have not recognized when I've seen them in real life due to filters. It's like I'm looking and I'm like, could that be? Is that? I'm not sure. So let's talk about those two things now.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, Storm.
I was gonna say with you.
No, I was gonna say, well, I want to talk about what Kareem just mentioned, but guys say to me all the time, I love you natural. And I have, like, if you go on my Instagram, you would see natural and made up, and I'm a girly girl. So guys say that, but I could guarantee you when I'm all made up and dolled up, I get way more attention than when I'm not.
Right.
So you guys lying. Like, you want to see me without it because you want to know if you wake up in the morning and I will scare you. But at at the same time, you love to see me glammed, and men are visual creatures. Like, they love that fantasy. And I'm tired of them saying, no, I prefer, most guys say they prefer natural women. That's what they say.
Let me.
But the industry wouldn't be what it.
Yes, you can't speak for us. You can't speak for men.
I'm not speaking for all guys. I'm just saying.
Let me ask a question.
Proof that you guys love that visual makeup, like the amount of likes, the amount of, like, there's proof.
Let me ask a question. Is women using makeup more today than, let's say, 10, 15 years ago?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I feel like, no, I literally feel like with each time period, they do according. Whatever they considered heavy makeup back then. Listen, if the queens and whoever in England in 1400, 1500 was using this freaking cream to dig out your face, that basically dig out your face, I'm quite sure that's something
I believe that women have, a lot more women have way more access to makeup now than they did back then. So certain groups really did overdo it. Now it's the everyday girl. Now it's going to school.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm asking. Yeah.
I couldn't dare put on mascara to go to school. Now these girls are fully made up in school.
How about they look older than you and I both, and they're in high school still?
Yeah. So, and I don't think I wear that much makeup. Not last year, but the year before. Last year I didn't wear makeup all year. I was too busy. But the year before, like, I wouldn't leave my house without doing my eyebrows. Like, I dead wouldn't.
Right.
I had to come to grips, like, yo, like, stop.
Yeah, I
had to make a conscious decision that I'm gonna stop doing it.
So that beauty standard, is it women putting pressure on other women, or is it is it because men liking pictures and women feel like
for themselves and other women?
Say that again, Consuela.
I said I believe that women do that for themselves and they do it for other women.
Okay.
They want that blind. Men don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm telling you.
I think the judgment comes from other women.
Yeah. My husband, the first time he saw me, he was like,
whether you're made up to the T or you're not made up, you still getting my 14 inches. Okay?
119 seconds and 14 inches.
Exactly. Okay? Keep those numbers in your mind. 119 times 14. All right?
You're trying to kill somebody. I'm done.
He's trying to reach the esophagus from the other way.
He's trying to choke you. Like,
he's trying to reach your esophagus from the other way.
Because let me tell you something. To me, when I see a woman and like it's heavy, like you've seen like the cake, and no shade to anybody that's coming through the studio.
Just do that and just make the line, just see the line of the
Let me put up this disclosure. No shade to all the beautiful women that comes in the studio. But when y'all take off these headphones in here, there is still makeup on these headphones in here. And I wipe these headphones down. So,
I'm sorry.
No shade to all the women. Y'all beautiful. I've seen y'all with makeup. Y'all all are beautiful. But when you guys take these headphones off, it's not like a little thing to wipe off. This thing is stained, right? I'm talking about some of this stuff that's here. I can't get it out no matter how much, and I'm using alcohol. So imagine what that's doing to your face. I don't think.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think you guys are getting all of that thing off.
I don't think so either. Like, and if you scrub your face too hard, you go bruise it, and then it's.
So I don't know. I don't know.
No, I am a makeup user, and I can say I get all my makeup off at night.
Do you really?
I do, because I have my Muse scrub. I dead ass.
He said I have my Muse scrub.
I do. I have my Muse scrub.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna talk for all the heavy makeup users. I get my shit off.
Okay. Say that to the headphones in here, Storm.
I will bring you a Muse scrub.
Yo, bring me a scrub for the headphones.
Let me tell. I accustomed with wifey being natural from day one how I met her, right?
Right.
Accustomed with that. She never really was. And she put on makeup one time, nice and light, and it wasn't crazy.
Right.
And I was like, all right,
You're feeling that?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not yeah. But then there was one time she did a little bit
too much.
Uh-huh. And she thought it was really nice. She loved it.
She thought she was the ish.
Right, but my honest facial reaction was like, but say nah, I'm not letting you go outside, so I say I rather take the cousin now, but you know, so yes, there's always a balance, the overdoing it, you know. I don't like when it changes you completely and you know.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
The witchcraft.
Yeah. The witchcraft is what I have a problem with.
Listen, it's called Transformers and Decepticons.
Definitely.
When I carve in my cheekbones.
Yeah.
Hear you.
So what I gotta say about this is I'm not against a woman wearing makeup, but sometimes, especially when you see that line here, their skin looks one color, and then you see like from here.
Your clothes, when your clothes is a different color, that's my issue. I like my clothes to look a particular way.
My clothes is
I don't
this
want to
Kareem just said. What Kareem just said.
Your hat brown. No.
Go ahead, Curtin.
No, what you just said, you can see the face one way and then just under the neck.
Yeah, it's like
they go all the way down with it and
then blend properly or whatever.
Don't listen to them. Just practicing. It is a skill. Don't don't wear makeup. Don't listen to them. Just keep practicing.
No. Listen.
So based on what I'm seeing here, the feedback is for the men. We prefer the natural look, right? But why do women think they need to put so much makeup on? And don't get me wrong, a little makeup really works. A nice little makeup works. I've seen makeup enhance and, you know, but
the reason why we do that is they don't know how to apply it yet. Like they're experimenting, they're just buying products, we're learning. And now it's easier because there's YouTube and stuff like that teaching.
Right.
Before we had to learn to do our makeup. So we had issues where I remember going out and I had the white line under my eyebrow when carving your eyebrow was in style. And the guy I went out would say, "What is that under your eyebrow?" I'm like, "That's carnival makeup."
So, and again, so for those doing the makeup, even for those doing the surgery, like the ass and the breast and thing.
Right.
I mean, even when those people who overdo it and with those little tiny legs
them
and you see the, I mean, it had to have you had to tell yourself. Let me start somewhere.
Let me ask a question. Does anybody think Nicki Minaj's body's done?
Of course it is.
All right, okay.
She look an Indian girl. Indian people doesn't have no big center ass. And
don't see that girl. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Allegedly, people of Indian descent.
Nah, I've seen some Indians with big asses.
Yeah.
Typically, she never had. If you see all her videos when she was rapping back in the days when she was living in Queens,
squats,
and all that stuff, squats the bam seat.
Protein gains.
No, that my bottom is a lot of doubles. If you know me back in the day, I have no breast, no butt. That was a lot of doubles that looked hard. And how dare you say Nicki Minaj wasn't working on doubles? Like what?
She was not. She's so Americanized. No, you tried it. No.
I mean, I don't want to diss woman in that physical, but I just find it is not too.
Meek said it was.
It looks weird. It looks weird.
Allegedly.
It does. It does look weird. I think we overdo it.
Yeah.
If the thighs don't match the booty.
Yeah, and then all they doing the thing, no, the waist had to go all inside, everything. I mean, it had to be that. Don't do it so perfect. No, I'm not saying like there's a balance with the makeup. There's a balance with the surgery if you're doing it. There's
Listen, I'm all here for a little butt enhancement.
But
okay.
What I've noticed, like most people that have body issues, there's never a stop. Look at Lil' Kim. At what point did you look at your face and say, maybe I went too far?
Far.
But that's what I'm saying. You gotta draw that line even before you go in. Like you have to draw a line.
You have to know that what your purpose. You're going in for this specific purpose, and that's that.
No, but that is like you got an old car and you just change the lights. When you change the lights on the old car, then the rest of the car look really old. Then you say, okay, I'm just gonna patch this one door. Then the rest, and then you have to patch the next door, and you gotta do something else, and it never stops. So that's what I'm saying. We gotta draw a line.
Like, how disturbed are you to do what little Kim did to herself?
Man, and she was so fine when, like, back in the early part of
Kim was pretty. Kim was pretty.
Oh man.
Throw your lights.
You know what's funny? When they do all of this plastic surgery and they face turn into 3 different people, and then they have kids, and it's just like
Michael
now your
Jackson.
kid look like your ugly self, not this self that you thought is pretty.
So
wait, did you just say the kid looked like she was ugly?
They ugly self. not they self now, because they got 4 different faces from when they first originally came onto this earth.
So let's jump on this topic here. Michael Jackson is a black man, but he has full white kids.
They said he had vitiligo.
No, well, whatever. His kids ain't have vitiligo. His kids are white.
His kids ain't his biological kids. Let's start there.
They never said that.
They are inseminated.
Right, but is it from him?
No.
No, it's not. Okay, all right.
No.
Well,
Listen,
I would never.
Like Drake can get away with the kid he has because
of his mom.
Of his mother,
yeah,
and the child's biological mother. So the child looks what? If y'all ever studied genes and genetic makeup, y'all will understand. I'm not saying it's not possible for somebody like 2 dark-skinned black people having a very light child. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but I'm saying that those ain't Michael Jackson kids, okay?
I don't believe it's his kids either. The hair texture would have been a little bit different, right?
Everything straight.
Maybe blanket a little bit.
Blanket a black attitude. He's not black. That's a black.
No, but he has a tanned, outlook.
That's a black attitude. Like, he got tan, but I want blanket when he was small. He's a blanket.
Yeah. But I just kind of what my main problem with surgery and all this stuff and not the people, men, women, whoever, like the person who's not doing it against the person who's doing it. The attention they are giving to this one this girl Chanel Mur, she sing, "Am I really Amabella?" Yeah, I don't know if y'all hear that song. Yeah, them girl, they are really Amabella, some kind of thing. Right, this Jamaican girl. She's getting flack on her page. People telling her she should get surgery done.
Oh wow!
Because of how so is
Lizzo. Lizzo don't give a shit.
Right. But imagine what I'm saying. What not she made that making that. I wonder if some people even making the decision on their own, or being forced to because of how society now wants this perfect look and perfect this and what we celebrating and what we putting in the front and what we giving more likes and what we
Yeah.
I joke about a lot of things, but this is serious. You have to know, you have to be okay with yourself first before you're going for plastic surgery. Because we say it's an enhancement, but a lot of it is compensating for some your emotions, and you have to deal with those things before you go in. Then you end up like Lil Kim, you just get more and more and more. It's not just, okay, I'm just going to enhance this part of my body. And I've spoken to quite a few people. I haven't had cosmetic surgery yet, but I've had other things done, and you have to decide that. I would say going for therapy, because insecurities are a real thing, and putting a small band-aid on it is very different from saying I'm going to change my whole look. Like, for you to physically make that decision to say, oh, I'm going to change who I am as a person, because when you change your whole face, your body, your butt, everything, you're changing who you are as a person. They develop different personalities, different attitudes. You change who you are. And you have to be okay with yourself, mostly okay with yourself before you even go in to get something like that done, because the risk of going too far is great.
It definitely is.
Getting just your breast done because it's
Before we take this next break, I want y'all to love yourselves regardless, As you just said, what you just said, I agreed with completely. Make sure, even if you can do therapy first and all, if you have those options, you should use them. You know what I mean? And hey, self-love. And whoever you're with, fellas or ladies, to each other or whatever, hey, lift up your people. Bodies will change. This and that. Love the stretch marks. Love the, you know what I mean?
Oh, I love stretch marks.
Yeah,
I love stretch
I love
marks.
yo. No, I have to.
Wait. What do you love about stretch marks?
I don't know. It just seems like it's like a natural growth of a woman. It's like a transformation type thing.
I love my marks too, like some of them. But what do you love about it? Like I've never heard a guy say, "Ooh, that stretch mark right there."
Yeah, I love stretch marks.
You listen to my song, Stepdaddy. We had to sit and listen to my song, Stepdaddy. Me don't mind that your breast slingshot, a couple belly rolls and a few stretch marks. But look how you make your bum fat and the buff
and you like it is two different things.
Like no. I'm writing a song. So
but didn't Kendrick Lamar have a whole song about?
Yeah, I embrace. Listen,
all that kind of stuff. You want the real thing?
Let me ask them ladies, who here on social media has no filtered pics? You don't have any filtered pics on your social media?
I have professional pics done, but most of my pics is not filtered. Like I don't even know how to filter
most. I want to know, do you have no filtered pics?
No, I have, like if you go on my page, my pictures, like they're professionally done, or I have on makeup, but filters, no. And I have pictures on there with no makeup at all.
Okay, good.
If I have a filter, it's to these little...
Okay.
No,
I don't have nothing where I suck in the belly yet. I have no hips.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I use filters too sometimes.
No, I've never used a filter.
When I got it, I find it was fun for the picture, like black and white.
Those type.
Those kind of,
okay, so I'll give you a pass for that.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
There's an update. Around 150,000 new votes dropped into Wayne County, Michigan, home to Detroit, and they were overwhelmingly Democratic. Trump's statewide lead has dropped from a little over 4 points to just 1.3 points as a result.
Oh, nice. Ooh. Okay, good. All right. Nice. Let's keep it going. Now, in closing off this little segment, right? So we're gonna say most men prefer natural women, but for some reason, publicly, do we celebrate the women that are made up and we know for a fact has the artificial beauty to them? And is it that pressure that is pushing women to do those things? Because like I said, even in the chat room here, most men will say, hey, absolutely, I prefer my women natural. But then we'll go there and we'll like put 1 million likes on a picture that we know Cardi B definitely had surgery. She's definitely made up to the heels, you know? So is that what's pushing that culture? That we'll say one thing publicly, but our actions is glorifying the opposite?
Yeah, but Kareem, just take this point before that. Yes, 1 million people liked it.
Yeah.
But 1 million people, millions didn't even like it too. Like you have a lot of men out there who would not, but we don't. If you understand,
I understand.
With this. Because people who on there is who's doing that and who really glorifying that. But there's a lot of us who's not there and who's not liking it and who's not. But we can't get counted to say, well, you know, and in people's mind we're going with 1 million people like this, so that's it. You know what I mean? Let me go with that. So it's a skewed kind of thing when you look at it, those numbers like that.
I love myself both ways.
Oh,
very good.
You love yourself both ways.
Both.
I don't know where this is going, Storm, but I don't think that's
in Kareem mind. You don't understand, Kareem. When you're saying certain things around Kareem, young lady, letting you know you knew. When you're saying certain things around Kareem, you know what to say. Yeah.
No, I meant it. I love myself both ways.
Wow. Okay, nice.
Okay, Kareem.
Okay. I love it.
Both ways. I've never been shy about my body. Like even when I was younger, like I used to wear different things because I was different sizes. But I've never been that shy about my body, or no matter what size I was.
Nice.
Storm loves herself both ways. All right, guys, don't mind me. I'm trying. I messed something up here, and I'm trying to fix it.
over you at 14 inches, sir.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. You don't have to put my business out there like that, girl.
Over that.
So here we're going to take a quick break again, and we're going to come right back. Y'all know what it is, man. It's the Wake Up Call, Storm, ALMABOY, Consuela, Kareem. We here. We're going to be right back.
Live on the best entertainment has to offer. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
Good music, good times.
One good thing about music, when it is
good time. Delivering the best.
Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is Skinny Fabulous, and right now you're listening to good music, good times. Good music, good times. Where culture lives. Somebody say, ah, boy.
All right. So we back. I don't know where we're going this round. We're going to the back in the corner, and then we're gonna close it off with the with some more election news and figure out what's happening out there. See if there's hope for the blue team. If not, it's gonna be a red 4 years. All right. So the Wake Up Call, the virtual edition. Kareem, ALMABOY, Consuela, Storm, we here, and let me turn the team back on. Let's go.
Yeah, you're gonna read the back and I'll come.
Oh, you want me to read it out? Let me get.
Yeah, make sure you get clear from the. Yeah, you're gonna come to clear on your end.
Yeah.
Voice boy, you're the vocals boy.
I got feelings.
Hit them.
Oh, I just thought about one more surgery.
What is it?
Other than my butt, I want dimples.
Oh, okay.
I love those.
You stop that magnificent singing, that golden voice.
Hello. Hola,
yeah.
hola.
Bonjour. Get this guy contract. This guy record dealing, man.
Yeah, shout out to everybody checked in from all over the world.
Ni hao.
Oh, okay, Consuela. Give us the Consuela good morning. Buenos dias.
Good morning. I love
Buenos dias. Hola. ¿Cómo está?
Like I'm all over you, like I want to see with the rose in your mouth and everything. Like, hey, Consuela.
Oh wow, Storm, I think you're taking that both ways thing literal right now. All right, back in our corner for this morning. I've been dating a guy at work. After dating him for 10 months, I found out that he was married and he has 3 kids. I forgave him for lying because we were into each other and I wasn't about to let this minor problem. Wow, minor. Sure. Okay. Well. Minor. Okay. Let me see if I can get the okay drop for that one. Damn, she said minor.
Listen, I'm minor issue. This man has a
minor.
Wow.
Minor issues.
Okay.
Wow. I forgave him. Right? Minor problem mess up our relationship. He's in law enforcement and we often sneak off to be together. I will admit that the role play is a lot of fun when he's in uniform. His wife is always busy with the kids, no shit. So we eventually had sex in their house, in their cars, in my car, at his friend's house, at hotels, and in my apartment. I even gave him a threesome with another woman for our 1-year anniversary. Give this woman a medal. Everything was going great until recently. He told me that his wife caught him cheating with another woman, not me. Wow.
I'm surprised.
Minor problems. Minor.
So surprised.
So we had to lay low for a while until he gained his wife's trust back. I was mad about him cheating on me with another woman, but I forgave him. He told me that his wife forgave him too, but I truly don't care about his wife. I'm okay with being the side chick. But recently I've been seeing less of him since his wife caught him cheating, and it's starting to suck. I just feel like his wife needs to let him cheat in peace. Yo, why does it sound like I wrote it?
You know what it's like? It sounds like Pensia song.
When I found this, the first thing I thought about was you. I was reading through it and I said, that nasty is good.
It's not like she's going to do anything about it. She's not going to leave him, so just let him cheat in peace. We've been together for almost 2 years now and I don't want to give him up. Wow.
They're together.
That sounds like a man who's delivering 119 by 14 every single day.
You know what? You might be onto something.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong.
What?
Go ahead, Storm. Go ahead.
I can't even say nothing. Like, good men hard to find, and sometimes you gotta share.
Oh.
Hold on, Storm. Let me drop something for you, Storm. Let me drop something for you right now. Y'all need to. Everybody, moment of silence. Let me shout out Storm right now. And I'm gonna let the whole thing play. Thank you, Storm. Thank you.
Wow.
Let me see what the chat room is saying because I wasn't paying attention.
Sometimes you just have to share. I'm not going to leave the man, leave me alone.
Silence say, is this made up or is this a real letter?
A real letter.
Sexy on I say, is she dumb? Is she dumb? Are you dumb? How old is this little girl?
You got right. Are you dumb?
Yeah.
Now you gotta do like Remy. Are you dumb? Like
okay. So let's get some thoughts.
Hell no.
That letter, I found it is for you. It was for you and you alone.
So
I said I wanted to give you a gift.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk.
Yeah. Yes.
First of all, it was he cheated on me with somebody else for me.
Right.
The wife found him with another female that wasn't me.
Right.
Baby, if he cheated with you, he will cheat with you.
So she.
No, that's not true.
So she. Okay, Storm, you're on team me right now. Let's go, girl. Hold up. But I don't think this woman has a problem being the other woman. So him cheating with somebody else to her is.
So you need to have Shansia's side piece song playing in the background. That's what you need to play right now.
It's not even about him cheating. Like she's just saying that. You know what it is about? I can't get my time.
Yeah.
Like I don't care.
Hold up.
But imagine another woman is saying that she's busy with the kids and all these good, you know.
So that,
like imagine hearing another woman. I mean, and all still blaming us men for cheating. Like.
Let me. So
I wasn't mad at the cheating. I'm just mad that you're not giving me my time. Like if you have the audacity to pursue me, knowing you have all of this going on, you know what I want my time for. You know I want it in your car, in your house, in my room. You know that. Like you committed to me. This is a 2-year relationship. You can't just bring in somebody nowhere that I need my time. Like what the hell?
So Berthel said she don't have any self-esteem to stay in that relationship. No. Why? Why is that a self-esteem issue? Because listen, this is something society. At one point, it was normal for people to have multiple wives, and sometimes queens and stuff.
But you know what the common denominator is, and all of that. Everybody knew about each other.
Right, I agree. I agree.
completely okay about it, but everybody knew about each other.
I agree. Okay, so I give you that point, Consuela. I agree.
But Consuela, this girl knows her role because she
knows her role, but you have to respect somebody's marriage. A marriage is not something like, you know.
You have to respect her marriage, but this is what I think. I think men have to respect their marriage because he made that commitment. You're absolutely right. Woman, I didn't make any commitments to you, and I'm looking for a good time.
So it can be both ways, a pole and the teeth. It can be like, men, I should respect my marriage, and you, as another woman.
But you knew about it. Whether or not I could understand for the first 9 or 10 months when she didn't know. She thought she was the only one, and guess what? She loved every second. She loved every second when she thought she was the only one. Boom. Somebody else came.
She said that was a minor issue. She didn't really care.
She didn't care.
But she find out after 10 months.
No, she don't care about the other woman. All she wants is the wife to give the guy the time so she can get her rotation.
Exactly.
She don't care about the other woman.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying.
If you had to forgive somebody about something, that means it bothered you. Okay.
So I'm asking this. So the only person that's wrong, especially in cheating, when there's a marriage, is the person in the marriage. The people on the outside, man or woman.
As a side chick, you're wrong
they have
too.
No side chick or side man. I'm just asking.
I am not wrong.
If they know about it, absolutely.
Yeah.
I ain't that wrong. You came at me with 10 inches, with loving, with attention. Like, you're not.
Storm.
But you didn't get nothing. All you got was.
I got everything I wanted.
You got on the road D. That's what you got. You got hotel.
But that's
D.
what I wanted.
You got sneaker D. You
Hold
got
up.
chorus D.
Hold up. I think I might have something. I'm not sure if this is the right one, but let's try this.
Them gyal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked. Them gyal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked. I don't know how them so wicked, why them so wicked, but I know so them gyal ya wicked.
You know something I never did, knowingly did? Go after a next man girl. Like, knowingly go after a next, like, go after.
What if a man girl come at you?
Well, I said, if I didn't, there was a situation.
You know you have a woman. You know she have a man. And she come at you.
I leave that alone plenty of time, but
if he dies, he dies.
No.
If he dies, he dies. If he dies, he dies.
I left that alone. I didn't like the drama associated with that. It wasn't fun because I was like, I never had a problem with getting girls. So it's like that wasn't something.
Would you be okay with it?
If it was who?
You know what I just remembered? There was a situation that happened, and tell me if you remember this. There's a situation that happened. The woman was married, right? She leaves, like she going to work. She going by, she side man up the block. Somebody whispered in the husband. You say, hey, I go fake, I go into work too. Leaves. The wife and the side man go back to the house. Guess what he gets when he come outside the house? No, not Bobo. Not Bobo.
Planners?
Well, that happened. But remember that happened on my block over in my home, in my apartment building with the man. He's supposed why kill it? I think in a man thing he's a real girl, and one day when the man find out and blah blah, the man can't wait for them. She lucky she didn't come out together with him. Two of them would I get. But people crazy in the space.
There's a cutlass.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
He cut the side man.
Okay.
Kill the side man. And she know.
No, he chopped him. He dead.
Chop him. He dead. She know because she didn't come out as yet. She ended up staying inside, locked the door, and he called 911, put everything down on his car, or whatever, and wait for the police. And yeah, right.
You gotta know who you're dealing with.
You just think you know. You just think you know.
He's an idiot. Cause now he in jail and somebody else smashing that pum pum.
Yeah.
But she's forever traumatized. I bet you that's the last time she gonna do some dumb shit like that.
You don't know that.
She probably still have a side nigga side guy. My bad. Forget I can't say that word.
And morning still have morning D.
Listen.
Yeah.
I just think those things is not with all the single women out there, for me as a man, all the single ladies out there that looking good and want some good tuli.
So Rihanna jumped in your inbox and she said, Curtin, I want you to smash.
Oh God.
My love, I'm sorry. I have to go handle some business real quick. I got a network.
You're going to do the Lord's work?
The Lord's work needs to be done in that situation, brother.
Listen,
it needs to be done.
Okay, Consuela, you guys get married. Is there anybody that you would give a pass to or for?
On his end or my end?
Both ends.
Well, he can't. I know Spanish women is his thing. So, listen. I know he got a thing for Spanish women. So you are not going to nobody's DR, nobody's PR, nobody's Latin America. For me, I always say that me and Barris had a whole relationship in our last 2 lifetimes. Not this present one, but the last year. Not the last one, the one before that one. We had about 2 kids in a beautiful house in Jamaica. Yeah.
I don't believe in
But is it Jason Momoa? Jason Momoa could get the business. I would climb that Samoan piece of
Is either all them women in this chat room that's cheat because they went real silent? All you speak up, all you does on. Speak up now.
They got
I don't
silent.
know. I feel back to the topic. Like I feel the man is 100% to blame. I think that woman don't owe the wife anything. I think we have to, as women, we have to respect each other. Like I've never cheated or knowingly been a side chick, not knowingly, but
that makes all the difference.
Knowingly.
Yeah, I found out afterwards.
I don't want to know.
I was in too deep, and I'm not even talking about love. I'm talking about I was in too deep. I couldn't turn back even if I tried. And it wasn't even the love part. It wasn't the love
that
part.
deep.
No, it was. A whole child was produced from that situation. And I didn't know until after the fact, and I connected the dots.
Yeah, that's what 14 inches will leave you in too deep.
No.
You were in it.
Huh?
You were in it. But I think unless it...
Oh no. I think we had a momentary break in the broadcast from the team. Let's see if we can get them back in. So the bacchanal topic this month looked like he had a lot of bacchanal in it, and for some reason young ladies and them just went silent. Molly said she's eating, she doesn't horn, but she's not scared to horn. DJ Triggs, what says you, sir? Let me try to get back the team. Let's jump into something real quick and we'll try to get the team back on. All right, wake up call, we here.
The wake up call, now live on the best entertainment has to offer. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
See your blade full. Be careful, big man thing. They never love it when they get to youth win. The same ones they go play victim, are the same ones who you plot and scheme. No snakes man lay down in a bed with. Quick to come share split. Don't you break bread with. We'll put shot in your helmet. When you can't give them your last, they will treat you like trash. Stop hell you when them a pass. What kind of friendship? Just be careful of the ones you love the most. When you need them most, swear to God them never close. Be careful. report you. Not saying they're supposed to. Sell a bag of weed, them room report you. Bring all the friends them to your front door. Don't go on like say you don't know. Them boy we cut your throat to. The mongrel dog you give the bone to. Will turn wrong bite you when you're not low. Something really wrong with mankind. They don't wanna see man shine. Look out for the sign. Cut up the heart can't clean with lime.
And we're back. Whew. So we had some comments in the meantime while we took that quick music break. Back in the corner, the thing is, woman is in what? She's in love? Is that what love does? Is that love? Is that love?
That is not D.
That's what?
That's good D. That's not love.
That's not love. Okay. Love don't make you do stupid
I
things
don't
like
want you
that.
to listen. I'm a gung ho believer. I do not want you to love me to death because that means you are willing to kill me, and I'm okay with that.
Well, he's not willing to kill her. He's just willing to...
I want it.
You want to be in love such that the man is willing to kill you?
No. I said I don't want that.
Okay. Just checking.
Because I will pour hot oil in your ears if you attempt to kill me. Like you just no.
Cut.
No, I'm serious. Like if a man was to sit there and beat me, and obviously I can't do as much exactly as much as a man compared to I will poison the shit out of you. I will throw hot oil in your ears.
Wow.
I'm here for torture.
The violence in here is
No, I don't want you to suffer just real quick.
It's
I want
scary.
you to suffer a prolonged suffering.
I heard a story where a lady, guy woke up with a knife on his pillow. Because he hit her the night before. So he woke up and she put a knife on his pillow like, dude, you sleep.
That's on period.
I think, and she said that was the last time he even raised his voice, much as hit her.
Damn.
Wrong licks, Karen.
Yeah. The only licks I give in woman is not that time.
Yeah.
Man, don't beat up woman.
You don't beat up woman. Yeah. Wrong licks.
That way though.
I
want you to beat me. Well, not you, obviously.
Yeah.
I want to get beat up that way.
Yeah. 14 inches of correction.
Yes, darling. Yes.
Well, when you get that big money, I wonder what you gonna do, man.
Oh gosh, Lord Jesus!
Uncle boy, he really do the butt book. He has 14 inches.
Listen. I'm gonna be like,
correction.
Honey, I made it.
Knocking over shit in the house.
I'm like, sorry.
I didn't mean to
I accidentally broke the third glass for the month. Yo, God knows why I'm broke, son. If I was rich, Lord.
A lot of us.
Yo.
What would you do if you get a couple $1 million? Anybody in here? Let's just switch for a little bit. Fun it up a little. What's the first thing you would do if you get about $10 million?
Like real life ish, or me just going stupid?
Stupid. That's stupid something. Fun
My
something.
God.
I'm paying off my bills, my mama bills, my papa bills.
Really?
Well, what?
No.
What?
Frivolous. We want the dumb shit. Let's talk frivolous shit right now.
Yeah, anything.
I will buy an Aston Martin.
A what?
I will buy my Aston Martin and I will buy my G-Wagon.
Okay, that songs are along my lines there.
Yeah, I want any kind of classic car. Them 40s, 50s. I always want one of those.
And a 67 Mustang.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you do, Tom? We know you're gonna do the cost. You're gonna do the surgeries.
Buying all them.
All the bags.
Let's the hell with surgery. I don't need surgery at that point. Just buy.
Pretty much.
At that point, I don't need surgery. What I will do is
I'm cleaning up the streets.
Ever since I was 19, I wanted to live in a different country every 6 months and just eat local food.
Oh.
Every 6 months. Get to know the locals.
Are you gonna buy a plane?
buy a plane?
Yes.
You should. You should.
Silent said he's buying a great white shark and building an aquarium for it. No, that's
That's
going
what you
dumb.
do with $10 million.
That's what you call going dumb.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, that's it. Yeah. I'm going. I'm buying a strip club. Buying a strip club. And let me see how many singles I can lose in these girls' ass cracks. If your ass cheeks can hold it, you take it.
$10 million?
$10 million.
What are ladies in the chat room saying? What are ladies in the chat room saying?
They're not really saying
What are they
anything. Them girls and them is shy this morning.
A lot of
Kelly, what you gonna do, Kelly? I know she probably gonna buy a big old house on a farm. I know she gonna do that.
Patsy's probably on audio. Oh no, Patsy worked election, so she probably still.
Yeah, she's probably
she
still
heated,
there.
but she.
I
She,
appreciate you.
Yeah.
No, but I wanted that.
If you can
We needed. We needed to show for. We needed a lot of how people were feeling. You know, we needed to come on and do this month.
Yeah.
Trust me, a lot of people going. We ain't saying it. They ain't saying it much here, but people going. This thing driving people crazy.
Yeah. Let's just hope for the best, man. I'm still not losing hope as yet. It ain't over till it over, and you know.
Oh yeah.
I ain't saying it.
Hold on, I got another.
I promised Mr.
tweet.
Cruise ship. I would buy the cruise ship.
Cruise ship.
Whatever. If I some kind of small one or something. But
A yacht. That's big spending there. Yeah.
It looks like Biden is well on his way to flip in Michigan and Wisconsin, in addition to Arizona.
Nice.
And is doing well in PA's completed counties to be on track to win there.
If he wins those, does he win? Does that give him enough?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that gives him enough.
If the PA falls in there, Pennsylvania fall into there.
Yeah.
Is a certain county that he's doing well in, right? The overall numbers. Okay.
Let me see. I'm about to look at the map if I can.
Yeah, let's jump back into some politics, and then we'll probably close it off with something a little bit lesser
stressful.
Less stressful.
Yeah, but it's good to talk politics. It's good to talk these things, people. And we need to do it more often, people. For the ones who always tell me they don't want to be talking those kind of talks.
I have $200 on the on this thing, and I really need $200. I really need that money. So I really need. Yeah. I'm broke. I need that $200. Yeah. So I need that money to come through.
Let me ask you all this question in light of what happened, right? Because do you feel? In general, if you would when you like a lot of people before election, they tell me, but Trump go it, but they really didn't want Trump to win. Right. So I'm going along the lines of being an optimistic person, pessimistic person, or kind of realist in making in expectations. Let's proceed. Do y'all rather set low expectations or set high expectations and get, if it doesn't happen, how do you feel? What do you with expectations? Do you like to?
I don't expect.
Yeah, you in the middle, kind of a realist. Whatever happens.
I'm definitely a realist. Definitely. I don't think it's not that I don't expect much. I don't put put it on a high pedestal. Like it is what it is. I'm gonna deal with it when it comes up. I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, oh my god. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna give my moment, because everybody needs to and then they move on and you do what you gotta do.
I am the total opposite.
I'm wondering on. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that I'm the total opposite. Like, I go in thinking everything is gonna be amazing. Like, I thought I was gonna wake up this morning and everybody said Biden is president.
Right.
Like, I am that person. Like, I feel I aim so high and my expectations is so high all the time for most things, I should say, for most things, like I feel like it's gonna be amazing until we reach in the middle, and I'm hearing like it may not be, and then I have to push that much harder for it to be amazing.
So how does it feel now that if you don't get that amazing thing?
I think we've talked about this before. I am usually, because I have high expectations for everything, I'm usually a little disappointed a lot. Like I never really,
I can't deal with that.
I never really like anything fully, and because it doesn't reach to my expectations all the time. Like even designs, we're talking about family members. Like my expectations are so high, even for myself, that a lot of the times I'm a little disappointed. But it always makes me go harder. It makes me go try again. Like I didn't get it this time, but next time will be amazing. So I go again and I go again, and that's what keeps me going most of the time. I've tried to have low expectations, but it's just depressing to me.
Kareem, what about you with your expectations and?
So for me, my expectations is that I wanted, obviously, the blue team to win, but I also kind of try to keep myself grounded in not being hung over the results, because life has to go on. So like I said, I think I'll be more involved in politics where I can affect some change. And what's really surprising to me is that people just are willing to just become cogs in the system instead of going and become, active participants. Yeah. Like I can't tell you how many friends I've heard say, "Oh, whether I vote this way or that way, it doesn't matter." Right?
Right.
All this is this and that. But yet still, every 4 years, billions and dollars is being spent to convince us. Right?
Yes.
But people feel like their vote don't count. But there is people on TV shelling out billions and billions of dollars to get your little pen on their piece of paper.
Yeah.
Right? So...
And I've seen this thing that... go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, so for me, we need to realize that if we come together, we can make a difference. We can make change, but it has to happen together. Nothing happens in a vacuum, Right. And that's kind of where I stand on that.
Right. So we always...
Go ahead, love. Sorry.
That's okay. We always, with you and I, and we always have the conversation. The show must go on.
Yep.
Right. I always a firm believer in anything. Like you could believe you are part of this job and you're the best employee ever.
Yep.
And they might can do but if you're not there, it have to go on. Maybe for a week you go on there, take a lot of.
Yep.
But it will go on. So I think that is being optimistic for me. I like being optimistic, regardless of if it doesn't happen or if it happens. I'm the people who call me, for instance, and saying that, but not Trump, they're telling themselves, well, okay, Trump, so they won't be as disappointed if they hear that news. It's a lie to me. Like I feel it just as disappointed, because in the back of your mind that what you're ready, but you just don't want to put that out there. Just there's a line: being an optimist, being a pessimist, being a realist. I think all of us have our moments. But I agree with what you said, Kareem. Like moving forward, we had to jump on it. What are we doing next? What was the next move together? You understand? I want that. And like as you say, people spending all this money for us.
Yep.
I've seen so much posts about is that certain people are handpicking who they want in charge and this and that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Billionaires want a person. Billionaires have a vote too.
Ignorance is a hell of a thing, And I think people are just unwilling to educate themselves. Unwilling to educate themselves because there's so much good information out there. And for whatever reason, people are just unwilling to educate themselves.
Yeah. Everybody has a vote. The billionaire wants a certain person in charge too. But it's just like me or
He's
you.
willing
Everybody.
To put out money, effort, everything.
Yeah. In proportion to what I make, I probably put out just as much as him. If you really, a lot of people, in proportion to what you understand what I'm saying?
That's true, but they firmly believe that they're directly, not indirectly. Poorer people believe that we are indirectly affected by that, whereas they know that they are directly affected. Their taxes, the amount of it's a belief system. Like they know that they are directly affected by that, and we think it's like a
indirect thing.
Yeah, it's indirect.
But all of us, if
stuff like that, it trickles down. It indirectly affects. Like they use terms like that for us. They keep it in a particular.
But now, if we pay attention to all, as you say, on the local level and who judges and
that's where it starts.
We having, and we have people who align with us and know our community and know that, and we tell them, okay, you didn't do according to us. We put, because we know now, we paying attention to what they're doing, as opposed to just going and vote down a line, blue, and you don't know who you're voting for. You don't know if this person have it. No, I want, like, we just had to keep going at that, at being informed, like place a real emphasis on
and
being
stuff
informed.
that directly affects us, because like I'm just getting into politics, and I'm like, I'm going to my local meeting because I don't like this garbage schedule.
So guys, I just did some calculations.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very, very, very close. I think we're only really waiting on Michigan.
Right.
Because the way everything is looking, Georgia's going to go to Trump. North Carolina's going to go to Trump. Pennsylvania's going to go to Trump. Nevada and Wisconsin is going to Biden. Now, because Biden, it's already done. If Biden gets Michigan, that's it. 270.
Okay.
If Trump gets the rest of those and doesn't get Michigan, it's 267. So, and then, hold up now. The way Michigan's numbers is set up right now, I'm going to let you know right now. Trump is at 49.5%, and Biden is at 49%.
And how many?
The votes,
what percentage?
Trump has 2,420,000.
No. What percentage is counted so far? 80 something, 90 something percent of the votes are in.
Let me see. I'm not seeing that right now.
So like your mother.
Give me a second. You know what? Yeah, it's not showing me right now.
All right.
But oh wait, hold on. We said Michigan 91.
9% of the votes.
So
okay.
Yes.
So
and Georgia's 94%. North Carolina's at 94%. Pennsylvania is at 64%.
So
and Wisconsin is at 90%.
Okay.
And Alaska.
Alaska, I think, is going to go Trump.
Huh?
I think Alaska is going to go Trump.
No, Alaska's
always right.
Yeah.
It's only 3 votes, 3 electoral votes.
Yeah.
You don't care about that. But yeah, so it's very close. It's very, very.
All right. So we still have a chance.
Slimming chance, but a chance nonetheless.
We like the slim girls. We like them all. We like them all. All right. Yeah. So y'all, y'all good. Y'all good same way. How y'all feeling?
Let me just drop this in. I saw this youngest guy who's gonna be going to Washington out of the Bronx. He's African Latino or Black Latino, as what they say, and he's openly gay too. 32 years, and he's going to be representing the South District of the Bronx, if I'm not mistaken, in the once they move to Washington. So, he was the youngest council member too in New York City at 25, I think, and now he's the youngest, whatever he's becoming. I think it's Senate.
Wow.
Or House. He's gonna go in there, and let's say all the best to him. This is more of the crop of candidates I would love to see. Young, diverse.
Yes.
So
and not just for here.
Yeah. But this is the demographics is changing, and that's why you saw a lot of the voter suppression tactics coming out in places like Georgia and Florida and stuff like that, because they realize at some point the numbers is just not going to point towards them. And
right.
maybe it's not this election, maybe it's not the next one, but eventually we're gonna get to the point where, you know, the young people are gonna decide they've had enough, and it's gonna tilt. So let's see.
Right, definitely. Like I like Nancy Pelosi.
I saw I was last night when I couldn't sleep. I saw that there was a story on the amount of young people voted this year was overwhelming compared to the previous elections.
Right.
So that's a good thing. I mean, like I said, I think Trump is bad for the country and stuff, but for awareness and waking people up, I think we needed it.
Not this election.
Not,
yeah.
We don't need anything more again to be like.
You don't need no more wake up.
I don't want to learn no more. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I don't want to learn no more.
With him, with that. Trust me.
Let's go from real learning to virtual learning. Put Trump in a prison cell and have him, you know.
Yeah. We
teach us the lessons virtually.
4 years was enough. He exposed a lot.
Yeah, we now understand what America is made of. So does the rest of the world.
Yeah, God, man, not a fool, Lord. Yes, but anyways.
But these 4 years went by fast. It was torturous, but it went by
fast.
Yeah.
It's not fast for me. That was not fast. That was slow pain.
In the beginning, it was a little slow.
I was slow, dry.
The last 2 years, I feel like it was a blur. Not a good blur, but a blur.
I feel like the Obama administration was a gunshot wound. This is a knife that was just dragging in the system.
It's like, I'm gonna take it out. No.
I wonder how he's feeling too, though.
Who?
Like, let Obama discuss. Obama. I wonder he put out any speech or anything yet?
Nah, I don't think he will anytime soon.
I don't think.
That's not in.
That's not his MO.
In Cool's Barry's MO.
Yeah.
The cool dude Barry.
I wonder. Let's say if he had gotten like after Donald Trump, and if somebody like Obama is elected now, like how do we? Because you know he was restrained with trying to did it very well, and I think he didn't go all out because of what he was dealt with, right? And all this. So I'm wondering now the new after, regardless if I know Biden wants to bring some level. If Biden gets through, you want to bring a level of reasoning but do you think that's what the nation is yearning for? Do you feel as a whole like we want more? We want a more energetic vibe. We want more. You know, we want. I don't know. As a Trump, this melee he brought, like people enjoy that. According to Storm, she really enjoyed it. But what kind of leadership do you want in the next Democratic leader, right, coming up?
Let me correct that because I feel like I gonna get blasted. I need to
No. That's just support.
You know what? I honestly don't think.
But he energized.
It's gonna happen, and I say that
negative
only
and
because
positivity, and there was an energy with it.
Yeah, I think there was an energy around Trump that there was not in any other presidency. Like
because he's the devil.
Remember
That's
a
what
lot
it's
of
called.
the other presidencies.
That's the energy.
Like I can't, but I can remember a lot of what happened during the Trump administration. So there was an energy there, like a massive energy there. I think we're going to get younger people into politics now because they are more aware. They are going to be fighting more. I think the type of energy is going to change because for me it was comedic and sad and there was a lot of emotions involved in that. But for younger people hearing, you know, what it was. I deal with a lot of young people, models, people who are not interested in politics at all. But we're talking about it now. We're talking about we need new younger people, we need gay people, we need black people, we need diverse. Like they're talking about it now and they're actually going out and voting. And there was so much plaster I voted signs everywhere compared to the previous years. It's that energy that he brought, that negative energy, is going to turn positive, I believe.
So Sunshine said he's not a politician. So that's where I was kind of trying to head.
Who's not a politician?
Donald Trump. Trump is not.
Trump is not right.
It depends on your politician.
He's not a politician.
No, he's not
is
like
a talk
the
show
average.
host.
Yes, but when you're talking about somebody,
So let me ask you, like, his daughter again. Let's say Ivanka comes up and wins. Let's just put it on it.
Why are we going there? Why are we going there?
No. Let me do that.
Why?
She again is not a politician.
What
her only political background is from her father's presidency. She's business-oriented.
What kind of right? So what kind of person would you put against someone like that? Just for
Ocasio.
What kind of person you want to go up against?
Me.
Ocasio, right?
Yeah.
I would put myself because you don't need to have any politician background to run.
Storm said she gonna put
when
herself.
I get my body snatched and I'm up there telling everybody, what?
Free butt jobs. Free butt
I
jobs.
agree.
What? Especially if I'm taking free costumes for everybody. You know, I have the whole Caribbean community.
Free
for everybody.
penis enlargements. Free penis enlargements. I'm voting for you, Storm. I'm voting for you.
Free costumes, free shenies.
Yeah.
So
I can win.
And people actually, I think there's a lot of people who just voted for him because he was not that politician. And on top, I understand, but still in my head, okay, we give it a chance and we see what he did, what he was doing, regardless of he's not, and we still okay with that as a people, like, to still be that's what bothers me. It's not the fact I get people will be tired of the normal politicians in there. I get that, I understand that, but still, like, we could do better than that. You think we could do better than that?
I remember George Carlin said, we are talking about politicians like they didn't come out of our societies, our schools, our parents, like they just fall out of the sky. Like, we didn't produce them, we didn't vote or not vote them in. They didn't come from this society.
Let me ask a question. What if politicians had to go to school? Like, you literally had to go to political
science,
college or whatever.
Get degrees.
Right.
Manipulation 101.
Economics.
Right. So all these things before you can actually put your name on a ballot. What would that be like a solution? Do you think we would have more professional people there? Like, at the end of the day, all of us are humans. So corruption is not something that can completely go away. People will lie. People will change their minds. But at least when we get people inside it, they'll at least have a competence of knowing what to do and how to set policy and how to get things done. No?
I think what makes a
they'll say not the American way. Go ahead.
No, it's obviously not. But I'm saying, is that an idea?
I was gonna say it's teaching somebody to do. I think what's wrong with politics, it's not that they don't know the laws or how to do it. I think it's integrity, it's value, it's those are the things that's lacking in politics. Those are not stuff you go to, I don't know if you could go to school for that, like you go to finish in school, but I think teaching them political science and teaching them math and English and how policies work, I don't think that's a solution to what the real problem is with politicians.
So what do you think is the real problem with politicians?
We don't teach integrity anymore. We don't teach ethics. We don't teach, like, those values that we got growing up. I don't think they teach those things. People want to win by any means necessary.
So what if the problem isn't politicians, but is us? We're just not educated enough to make good decisions.
That's why I'm agreeing. I'm saying they're not politicians that came out of politician pods. They are us. They come from our schools, our societies. They come, like, I'm from Trinidad. We know more corruption than like, Trump is not new for us. That's probably why I enjoy. But I'm saying, like, we don't, like, those ethics that you need to make the right decisions, not just the most powerful or the decision that's going to get you the most.
Right.
That's you teach ethics and morality and stuff like that has to come out of schools, parents, Those that's what lacking in politics, not knowing political.
See, but you have to think too that the people that's teaching them, whether it be their parents, their family, or these schools, that is the basis of what they learn. So they taught that to these politicians.
So I think we have a politics school with a
No, I'm not saying a politics school, but I'm just saying morally, ethically, they picked up. It's just like you can't get mad, right? That a 72, 74-year-old man who is president, however old he is, he came from an era where it was okay to disrespect people who did not look like him. That was a norm. And that was an acceptable norm in his era. Yeah. He is older. He is not going to change that concept because he has went his whole life thinking that this was okay. So that's what I said. This was taught from home. This was taught from his society. This was taught from school. How is that going to change? You need, to me personally, to change this whole political situation.
We all have
the younger generation, who is very blunt and transparent in a sense, need to come up and say what they gotta say and take part in actual
But from us, you need to win by any means necessary. Did you see the?
But why do we have to have that mentality that I need to go dig in your background, and the only way I'm gonna win, in a sense, especially if you're leading, is to bring out this crazy thing that happened to you when you were 13 years old? Why do I need to do that? Why do I need to discredit you when I know you're the better candidate? I just want to win. Why is that ego so important to control?
It goes back to
you know, get that. You know something that's getting praised. People like to say, "Boy, I love when you speak your mind," and I love when people like that. That alone in its basis, like people who does always say, "I speak my mind." I don't know if people just act like if them people can't speak stupidness too sometimes. Like they can't.
I don't understand.
Like I don't know if people just say, "I speak my mind," and I don't give a shit. Y'all do speak of people who say that, you know, you speak a lot of shit sometimes. You know what I mean? And
of course.
But people glorifying that.
Yeah.
They act like there's no consequences for the shit they spew. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, I'm gonna say the disrespectful thing, and because I spoke my mind, that means it justifies why I disrespect you.
Right.
And everybody needs to glorify me because I spoke.
So let me ask a question. We have established that there's racist people, there's bad people, there's good people, there's different types of people in this world. Do you prefer that they are closet racist versus one that tells you straight up that they are?
I absolutely don't mind you being a closet racist, because you know what? That means you need to come to me correct. I don't care what you do in your household. Just know that when you're in front of my face, you have to act accordingly. That's why I don't care about the fact that there's these closet racists. Say all of that stuff on your way out where I can't hear you and I can slap the shit out of you. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean,
and for me,
but does let me answer the question. Whether or not this closet are open, what are the policies showing? What are they actually writing into me? What is what they're doing? Is the racist laws? Are they encouraging and endorsing racist laws and closet or no closet are open?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like when something is open, it's bad, but address it. When it's closeted, those are the people who secretly call the police for black people just walking. Those are the people who secretly putting in policies that keep you down without you even knowing that. I feel like when it's in the open, it's a difficult thing to deal with, but you get to deal with it and you get to wean out or cipher out who is, and children get to see, because remember, when it's behind closed doors and you're raising your kids in that behind closed doors, then they think it's okay. But if it's in the open and everybody is, not everybody, but most people is condemned.
Not to interrupt you, but what I like about that is the fact that now their kids, if they teach this at home, their kids is now exposed to other people that might not be like that, and it causes the kids to ask questions, because it's no longer like what I say you're gonna do and that's it. Kids is coming down like, well, I know you said last week 1 and 1 is 3.
So,
but if I have one apple and one pear, that means I still only have 2 fruits. Why?
I ain't saying you're saying this, but with him being open, is that any better for us? Like with Trump being open racist? I'm asking you. Was that any better in his policies and what he? Was it any good? Was it any good for us?
No, but I think the takeaway here is that now we know. We know who the enemy is.
But we always knew who the enemy is.
No, we didn't.
We did. But is it?
Not because if you feel better because you can put a face to the
I feel better. I can put faces to the names.
That is not for me. It's not even that. For me, it was not just putting faces to the names and knowing that they're racist. I was predominantly for my 20s in a white community, and I've had good white people. Yeah. So I always defended it as it's not all of them. It's this, it's that, it's the other. You understand? Now it's open, and now I know I have to actively fight it instead of being passive about it. You know.
So question about that now. So now, if you know this, and if somebody says something, they might not specifically. You could take it as being a racist comment. Now, are you going to be on high alert all the time and you're ready to catch people slipping?
I've always been ready to catch people slipping. Like even when I was past, like saying, okay, this is a few people. When the few people say it, I was ready to defend it. And I'm that person, like you say, outspoken. If I've had it happen to me, especially here, and I've never let it slide. Like I'm not that person to say let it slide, but I was like, okay, it's not everybody, and I don't have to physically fight it when it's not in front of me. Now I know that I have to be aware of it. I have to talk about it. I have to tell, the younger people about it. Like it's not just a passive thing for me. And when it arrives, I deal with it. Now I am conscious about talking about it and letting everybody else know it's not okay for that to happen.
Let me say this. I rather know who my enemy is than who my enemy isn't. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I rather know who my enemy is. And I do not like what the country has become, but I can say that now I know who to watch funny, who to stay away from, what areas not to go, and I feel a lot safer for that when things return to normal, I know, these people were the people that were against me, and I'll keep that in my mental Rolodex. At the end of the
power, regardless of knowledge, power, regardless of how we feel about it.
Yep. So from there, we gotta figure it out. I'm like, my thing is, no matter what the results is, I gotta keep moving, and that's the plan. And I think everybody needs to come up with a plan that how we gonna move forward. Not everybody has the financial ability to pick up and say, all right, I'm gonna move to Canada, or I'm gonna move back to the Caribbean, or I'm gonna move somewhere. So let's even stop talking about that. Start thinking of ways you can affect change. Like I said Monday morning, we need to think big, think impossible, and we might be surprised that even though we don't get to impossible, we'll get very damn close. And this is one of the things, like when I decided, listen, I'm going to leave my day job and I'm going to pursue this life as an entrepreneur, and this is what I'm going to do. My vision was huge. And, sometimes when I say...
You said was.
Is. Yeah, it is huge. And I've noticed, like, sometimes when I talk about the things I want to accomplish, a lot of people will zone me out, or I'll see the roll eyes, like, there goes this asshole again, thinking he couldn't, But that's not going to stop me from having the vision and pursuing it. And even if I come up a little bit short of the things that I have in mind, I know I'm going to be pretty okay. Yeah. Even if I come halfway short, let's say from 119 seconds, I come in at 59 seconds. That's still not bad.
Make it count.
Yeah. Quality every time. Quality every time.
You know what? Next time you chop is 62 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm learning that, and Lord's work has become easier since you taught me that, brother, and I want to thank you.
You're welcome,
for,
bro. You're welcome.
Really want to thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So it's gonna be a tough fight for the rest of the way.
Yes.
I hope everything works out in the favor of us. But if it doesn't, we gotta get down and dirty and do the work. People keep saying, like, I hear like there's a conversation about like gays, like gay people, like how everything is being done for them. But you know what gay people have? They have a singular focus. They have organization. They have people within their system that knows what they want, and they go after it. And another thing about gay people, they are purposeful with how they spend their money, on who they support, etc., etc., etc. So I think this is how we have to become as the black community, is to become purposeful and focused in what we do, and we too can see change. So that is my summary for the day, and
agreed.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and we gotta just keep it moving. And I would say stop worrying about what the results will be. It'll still be a few days, I think, before we get something concrete as to who we think the winner is gonna be. And still, it might go further than that if that orange guy starts, throwing legal challenges at it. So, it's gonna be a bumpy few weeks.
Let's just hope that if he loses, that he's gonna get out in January.
Yeah, he's gonna go. If he loses, I don't think he can stay out. If the Republicans try to keep him in, then I think then we in a deeper crisis than we think we are. If the Republicans try to keep Trump in through whatever backdoor deals or whatever, then we are in deeper trouble than we think. So that's my final thought, guys. You have anything to say before we run out of here?
No,
I'm good.
That's good. Leave it on that high.
All right, okay,
leave
good.
it on that high. Yeah, leave it on that high.
So guys, y'all know what it is, man. It's GMGT. It's good music, good times. This was another episode of the Wake Up Call. We're doing it virtually. We're gonna be virtual again on Friday, and then we'll figure out what we're looking like for next week. So guys, enjoy the rest of y'all day. Be good. Peace out. See y'all sometime soon.
The Wake Up Call, now live on the best entertainment has to offer. Good music, good times, where the culture lives. Burning up your bandwidth. We are the best in entertainment online, period. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
Good music, good times.
One good thing about music, when it is
good music, good times. Delivering the